Grown ass motherfucking.
My bad, man.
That shit don't bother me, nigga.
I felt bad, man. I said, man, damn. What it was because it was right after you told me that.
That don't bother me though, dog. I'm not kidding.
I mean, listen, man.
Today is nothing. Yesterday was virtually impossible. Today is easy. I already made it. But I'm telling you, bro, something simple. Cause like tea and shit like that, homie. Yeah. Something simple like tea. That shit really changes your whole everything.
That's a fact. Some warm tea. The warm tea could fill you up.
Yeah, I usually start my shit with like a black tea, like an organic black tea.
Mm-hmm.
And I usually start my shit with like an organic black tea. And then I finish the night with like a peppermint and a burdock tea. Maybe sometime rosemary if I feel like my digestion is tripping. But, you know what I'm saying? Starting this year, like this one meal every 48 hours. Again, like I said, so the average American eats 1,100 to 1,900 meals a year. 1,200 to 1,900 meals. That's the number. If my goal is to eat 185 to 250, right? That's so I want to eat 180. So I want to eat 185 salads this year, right? Mm-hmm. That's a part of the 185 meals. And then I gave myself an extra 60 to 70 meals, right? A year, right? Which is an extra 6 meals a month. Right. So if it's like the holidays or if I got to meet somebody, anything like that, I got these extra 6 meals a month to barter.
Yeah.
But yesterday,
was it cravings that was hitting you? Was it cravings that was happening, or was just like what you feel like it was?
No, my body was just completely revolting.
That's why I say you got to start taking vitamins and shit though too, B. Like I got some multi-grain vitamins I'm taking right now. That's amazing, B. I'm gonna send you it over to you.
No, I'm straight, bro. It ain't nothing wrong.
You don't want no vitamins, B?
No, I'm cool.
All right. I'm trying to help you out, bro. I'll send you a burger there. Fuck you.
It ain't tripping.
Okay,
it ain't the end of the world, man. I'll be all right. But what I was saying is, so it starts like if it's 100 and if it's 100, so yesterday I didn't drink no tea. Right, that's problem one. I didn't drink no tea at all to start. I didn't drink no tea to finish or start the day. I didn't finish drinking my whole gallon of water. I probably got to like 115 ounces of water.
Yeah.
It was just hard, you know what I mean? Because I walked 3 miles, feel me? And I was working. And then I did the stream with the homies, with the conversation with the homies yesterday, the live with the homies yesterday, last night. So it just dragged on. So my body was legit revolting. Like it was mad. It was like, bro, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Why is you give us something? And I'm not giving it nothing. And I could have got a juice. Feel me? I could have juiced me a fresh juice or something.
Yeah. You could order juice something too. That's a fact.
Yeah, I could have did that. You know what I mean? Because to me, it's about just giving my digestion, my digestive system a rest for 48 hours. Like my body more time. One, I don't need as much food as we eat. You know what I mean? My life ain't that tedious. I'm not working at a factory, lifting.
But you're doing that 5 miles a day walk though every day though, too though, bro.
Yeah, but that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. That's not nothing. You feel me? That's not nothing at all.
I want you to do this, man. I want you to do this, man. I want you to do this, man. It's great discipline to come upon doing it, though, man. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like you can do it. I feel like you're gonna do it, though.
Hands down.
You're gonna do it.
Hands down.
But if you don't, though, don't think we're gonna look at you as being a quitter, though. You know what I'm saying? If you sit there and say, yeah, listen, I'm done, I did it for this, this many. You did it. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do my 72 hour. Yeah. I'm gonna do my 72-hour water diet starting next week. I'm gonna start it on Friday and end it on Monday or something like that.
Yeah,
I'm
nah,
gonna do that.
it's gonna take me about 21 days or something. 15 to 21
Mhm.
days, my body will fully adjust. It'll become a habit, and it won't be this.
When
Remember,
did,
like
when
for
did
that
you
6
when did you
months.
start it? When did you start it? Hold on. When did you start it real quick? On the
So
first?
yes, but okay. So remember last year, like for like 6 to 8 months, I was eating.
Yeah.
So I've been eating somewhere between 300 and 500 calories every meal.
Mm-hmm.
300 to 500 calories every meal. Right. Shout out to mealsbymanny.com, our
Facts.
official sponsor. If you
Facts.
tired of cooking this year, if you want to lose some weight, gain some weight, head over to mealsbymanny.com. Feel me? He'll get you right. MANNIE.com, Meals by Manny. Got some really dope stuff coming with Manny. I'm trying to get him to do some stuff.
Man,
Um,
he catering the what's name?
the brunch hour, yeah. Manny's
Rush
definitely
hour?
catering the brunch hour.
Dope.
Okay, so 6 to 8 months last year, right? That's how I shed like the first 60 pounds. And it wasn't the weight that I was looking for as much as optimal health, right? Pursuing optimal health. So I started eating 300 to 500 calories, one meal every 24 hours, right? Roughly, I would eat 3:30, somewhere between 3 and 5 o'clock, 3 and 5 o'clock every day, right? And I did that for like 6 to 8 months, right? And once a week, I started eating every 48 hours. So instead of just once every 24 hours, I started eating once every 48 hours on every Friday, right? And then once a month, I started eating for like 4 months. I started eating, some Fridays I would eat once every 72 hours. And I was able to do it just fine. Like my body had adjusted. I was good. If it got bad and I worked out too hard, I would just juice a bunch of fruit, a bunch of vegetables and all of that. So it worked just fine. And
Let me ask you this. Did you get that from the book you was reading? Elijah Muhammad
yeah,
book?
How to Eat to Live by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
I need to read that book. That's dope.
And
My bad, Control.
no. So I knew coming into this year. So like I had pretty much rendered my body down to start functioning with a lot less of everything, but I still had extra misplaced calories. So I knew coming into this year, because I had did it last year, that it was possible for me to eat once every 48 hours, long as I took in exactly the correct, the right plethora of vitamins and minerals and all that
That's
shit.
what I'm
With
saying.
that
Yeah.
one meal, that 300 to
Mm-hmm.
500, I knew that I would be able to eat once every 48 hours,
Yeah.
long as I got it right. And so that's why I said, so this year my goal was to take my meals down to somewhere between 183 to 250 meals a year, right? And then next year, if I can get my body to adjust all the way, I'm gonna go once every 72 hours. So that breaks down to 123, somewhere between 123 and 150 or 60
Mm-hmm.
meals next year.
More
So
power to you.
yesterday was
Yeah.
just hard as fuck. You know what I mean? Just dealing with all of my body revolting, my body screaming, you know what I'm saying? And like, bro, give us something. Like you just giving us water,
Mm-hmm.
give us something. Give
I
us
felt it
something.
before. I felt that before when I do the 72-hour water diet. When all I'm doing is drinking water for 72 hours. That second day is rough, man.
Yeah, nah, but I'm past all that, you feel me? And it's all good. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
yesterday was just tough. You know what I mean? I didn't take no tea. I realized how much the tea settled my nervous system, it settled my digestion, how much that simple tea means.
Was we on here when I did the what's your name? The watermelon fast?
Yeah, you did that.
We was on here,
That's when
right?
you just started. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a rough one too. That was a rough one too. I ain't gonna hold you. That watermelon fast was. Whew.
Yeah.
That's why I said the cravings was having me going. Yo, nighttime cravings was going. I was dreaming about chicken, b. I was sitting there dreaming about like,
Nah, it wasn't. I'm past that because of last year. Like, so I've been
yeah,
really working on this since the pandemic.
mm-hmm.
Like
That's dope, man.
I've been working on this since the pandemic. Like I was like, I realized when I got really, really sick, I had caught COVID before everybody knew COVID was about to be a thing. And
You
I
said you
got,
caught COVID a couple times, right?
yeah, multiple times. But this time, like, I thought I was gonna die. Like I called
Mm.
my dad and legit told him, like, Pops, man, just take this, this, and this. He's like, man, what the hell you talking about? I'm like, man, I don't think I'm gonna make it. My dad was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, man, I'm sick and my body aching and I don't feel right. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucked up. I'm telling my dad, like, I'm making my peace with God and shit. My dad, like, man, you tripping? And I'm like, nah, man, I think I'm gonna die. Pops, like, I don't feel right. And shout out to Cam and YB. Cam, West Coast Cam, legendary Watch Cam, young bro, that's his little brother. Them is like two of the most important people in my life ever. You know what I'm saying? And they started talking to me and they recommended I get this book called How to Eat to Live, authored by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And I read the book, and the book is short. You know what I'm saying? The book is short, and I read the whole book, and it talked about how humans used to eat. And I started talking about it more and more with young bruh, with Cam, and it just made sense to me. Like it worked out. And so I started eating once a day, but I still wasn't quite, because I was eating different. I was eating out still. And then I got this really dope doctor, and this doctor was just telling me about cooking my own food, making my food, stop eating out, start teaching me little small stuff to go with that. So I started already correcting it during the pandemic. But then by the time I got to like 2023, 24, I was ready for something serious. That's how last year I was able to, YB convinced me to start cooking my food, but making it down like 300 to 500 calories. And that became different. He started explaining to me how calories was a metric for energy and what it did energy-wise and how balanced. And I started reading about vitamins and minerals and different things that your body need. So I was able to balance the meals better, right? Like a fruit, a vegetable, a protein. And if I cooked it, that fuel went a lot longer. So it's like it went longer. So I thought that was dope, and I did it. I thought he was crazy, and I listened to him, and my body was fine, and it was functioning better. So again, that brought me into this year where I was like, okay, I'm going to eat once every 48 hours. So then I started to count the meals, and it was like, okay, roughly I'm going to eat only 183 to 250 meals this year, right? In the pursuit of optimal, and it's like in the pursuit of optimal health and optimal efficiency, like my body, my digestive system, my digestive ability to just use all of the fuel that I put in it, all the energy I wanted to use it. I don't care what it is. So I decided to do the thing. So yesterday was just a day that it got really rough. Yesterday was a day it got really rough. But part of it is I didn't finish all my water, right? The other part of it is I didn't drink any tea to start or end the day. And I just paid the consequence. But I'm really proud that I didn't crack. I didn't break. No matter what, like I wanted to eat, I didn't break. I was telling Brandy, I was like, I want to eat, but I just didn't break. I never broke.
So we like on the same. I stopped smoking as soon as the New Year came in. Though I'm hoping to hit that 21 days too. You know what I mean, it's gonna be a key milestone for me too. For real, I'm gonna do it though too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it. Gotta show
No
discipline.
Sinners Live, the lunch hour every Monday. Hey, do the intro, Trap.
Yo, it's the lunch hour. You know what I mean, you pull up every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You know, we do this right here for the No Ceiling Podcast. I mean, you can basically see, you can basically listen to on all streaming, all podcast platforms. Yeah, it's the lunch hour, man.
It's the lunch hour, man. No Sinners, the lunch hour every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here, noon Pacific Standard Time on No Sinners by Glasses Malone YouTube page. Click that like button. Like this thing. If you're on Twitter, retweet it. If you're on Facebook, share this post. Tell a friend to tell a friend that the hour
the lunch hour going in.
3 p.m. if you're on the East Coast time. We're trying to get you through your lunch break before you get back to work. You know what I mean? A couple things to think about, all that old player shit. And we do the stream to support the No Ceilings podcast. No Ceilings podcast available on the Apple feed, iHeart feed. You can check out the No Ceilings podcast, executive produced by Charlemagne the God, the Black Effect Podcast Network, iHeart. When we get this thing cracking. So yeah, yesterday my body was just revolting against me, and I just had a horrible day.
I heard you.
Coach.
I was gonna suggest. Have you ever thought about carrying a bag of almonds with you?
You don't want to. You don't want to eat nothing.
I don't eat nothing.
A bag of almonds. You just don't want to like. Just,
you don't want to eat nothing.
I don't want my body to have to digest anything. Like so, the part of the goal is forcing my body, my digestive system, to not have to do work. So if anything, like if it got bad, coach, I would do like a juice. So that way your body still don't have to digest nothing. Like it's not working to digest anything. Does that make sense?
It makes sense. It's just you gonna crash and still do stuff like this though.
I didn't crash though.
What happened to you? Where was you?
Oh, I got cooked bad.
Because like when I used to cut for fights, I used to just keep a bag of almonds with me. I used to not eat, but only just eat almonds, and it'd give me a little energy that I needed, but I also wasn't, So I don't know. I just thought maybe in 2 you can get to the point to where you don't just cook, die out and shit. Maybe just keep a little bag of almonds with you, man. Just eat an almond every blue moon.
Okay, I'll do that.
I promise.
What about a walnut?
Walnut, cashews. I like
that's
almonds.
Protein. That's protein right there, right? It's protein, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying, but you don't got to eat. You can eat 3 almonds, bro, and then it'll just
get them non-salted too. That's what I did when I was doing mine. I'll get the non-salted.
I go to Sprouts all the time. Sprouts got like the best stuff. Sprouts got all kind of different things, but I'll try to keep walnut. But I think I'll be fine. I just, what I realized yesterday, Coach, how important the teas were.
I was about to have my man walking around with almonds in his pocket like he a squirrel or some shit.
I'm for sure gonna do it.
I used to do it, bro. I promise you. You know how much shot that shit that got me through?
So this how crazy it is. This is what's crazy, bro. I done been walking so many miles every day. Like today, I walk 4.5 miles. I started getting walnuts, and I feed the squirrels and the crows. They like run up on me and shit, and I usually feed them.
They know when you coming, huh? They know when you coming.
No lie.
Dr. Doolittle up in his mouth.
I swear to God.
Walnut dude.
And the squirrels stop, and like if I try to walk past the squirrels, they're like running my way. Like, bro, what are you doing? Like, look out. I swear to God, it's like they know me because I see other people walking, and the squirrels don't even be fucking with them. But then it be me.
They be knowing.
The squirrels stop in front of me, and like I'll try to just keep walking because I don't feel like doing it, and they'll just run in front of me and stop again. Like, gee, what's up? So it's to the point now where I just.
Are you acting like that? You acting funny now? You acting funny today, B?
No lie. That's how I really feel, bro. And then they get in front of me and all that. And then even the crows. I swear to God, bro, on Olivia, the crows will fly tree to tree. Like they know.
Well, the crows is probably on your ass because you about to damn die out there and shit.
No, the crows, they follow me because I feed them. So they're like I know you see me.
So imagine when you get these almonds in your pocket, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. I'll be walking around already with walnuts. They're in the car
so you
now.
already got.
Yeah, but I just didn't eat nothing.
This nigga had almonds in his hands.
Walnuts,
and about to pass out, and he feeding them the squirrels.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's also my walks in the morning. So it's like I didn't feel this till like late, and then I dozed off. Like, and I was tired. I just didn't have enough energy. But that's when I realized how important the teas were. Like the organic black tea that I make with the honey,
very much.
Huh?
So now the tea is very much important. Though.
And then like at night I do a peppermint tea with burdock for like my where I have my surgeries.
Mm-hmm.
And all that. But no lie, the squirrels like stop in front of me, and the crows like I had to kind of look out, or they just act funny. Like I'm telling you, they be flying, and I'll be not even trying to look up so I don't see them. And they'll try tree to tree like I know you see me. I know you see where like, and it's been like this for like the last 6 walks.
Hey, let me ask you. So the teas that you drink, do they taste good? Or like, are you drinking them just for? Okay, because I'm gonna send you this tea again. Tell you, I've been drinking this tea for like the last 2 weeks, and it's been working wonders with me. It fucks with your cholesterol, it lowers your cholesterol, your blood pressure, and it just clears out your immune system, bro. Like I haven't been sick or even been kind of sick in the last 2 weeks, and my blood pressure and my cholesterol is just on point. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send you the tea again. Yeah. It's not good. Don't taste that good.
It seems like everything that's good for you tastes terrible though. I got some blood pressure Shots I take every morning. That shit tastes like tree bark. Right.
So yeah, the squirrels and the crows, that's I feed them all the time. That's how bad it, and they actually know it's me because they don't do this shit to nobody else walking the damn park. It be just me they do it to, and I'll be like, damn, these motherfuckers really know the locust walking his miles and shit because they just follow me around and fuck with me.
I wonder if you took the walk and took the glasses off, or they'd be like, who is this nigga?
I ain't him.
That ain't that nigga. And you know G is doing a lot of walks too because the nigga's starting to dress like a walker.
You got some hookahs? You got some hookahs yet?
Like, no, the nigga's starting to like. I be seeing little walking shoes on him all the time. I'm like, who is this? Nigga always got
what kind of walking shoes you got, G? What kind of walking shoes you got?
I got some New Balances. I got some Asics. I got like 4. That's how I hurt my foot the last time, bro. Because like I didn't realize you need to keep changing shoes. Like shoes.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, sure. Yeah. You shouldn't wear more than 2 days in a row.
Yeah.
No, so I got like 3 different ones that I alternate. I alternate between these 3 different ones. So yeah, okay. I was looking at something and somebody was talking about it on Twitter. Does hip hop need a main star? Like when did that become a thing that hip hop or rap music needed a main star?
Can it be a group?
I'm just saying I didn't know hip hop needed or rap music needed a main star.
Need a main star?
Like this kind of rhetoric that rap music needs one person that everybody cares about. And I'm like, why?
Is this referring to Drake?
No. I mean, in general.
I think it's always been like that, though.
Because they said right now, people are upset. Like somebody was saying something to me about Kendrick dropping music. I'm like, all these people dropping music, why do you care about that person? Like when they drop music, you'll be happy.
Okay, so like maybe it's like the movies. You know, like people drop movies all the time, but when that dude dropped that like when Tom Cruise was in his prime, or I don't know, the Will Smith or The Rock, when they drop movies, everybody, if they just want they favorite it. Maybe we just need that one big movie star that bring everybody out.
Do we?
No.
Yes.
I don't know.
It's always. Huh?
Seem like this right up your alley. Like, do we?
I'm not telling right now. I feel like that. I mean, it's always been like that. It's always been some. That's just like when you're dealing with sports, man. You know what I'm saying? It's always the face of the NBA. It's always the face of the MLB. It's always the face of the NFL. You know what I'm saying? And I think it goes the same way when it comes to music, though. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just our genre. It's every genre, though. R&B will have somebody that's leading the charge for R&B. You know what I'm saying? And hip-hop just goes about within the same way. I think it's always been somebody that leads the charge. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they, within hip-hop, especially within the last couple of years, though, they're always crowned the top artists each year. You know what I'm saying? And I think we did it one time before where we did it one time before we dated that shit all the way back to 85. Matter of fact, it might have been before 85. We might have did that shit back like
and Rookie of the Year thing.
Yeah, remember we did that shit? Yeah. And, you know what I'm saying? So it's always been a time when it's always somebody that leads the charge throughout, you know what I'm saying, throughout the year. They might get multiple years. That's why they be saying right now when it comes to, like, I hate when people say, yo, Drake ran the whole shit for 15 years. No,
see, I was gonna say that too, Trap. Like, I don't know if you need a specific star, but I do think hip hop is more fun when you do have some superstars. Like I do, it is kind of fun when you got a 50 Cent and a Kanye West and a Jay-Z and a Pac when he was, alive, and Snoop when Snoop, went crazy. I think it's more fun when you do have them superstars. I don't know if you just need one in particular, but maybe 1 or 2, 3. Some of them superstars in the hip hop.
The way I see it is, honestly, I think that's like a person that's not in the culture thing.
So you think it's better to have like 25 roots? But
I mean, you wouldn't want a tree to have like one thing, right? You would want it to be able to spread out and have different strong roots in the ground, right? Wouldn't that give it balance to make the tree stand tall?
No, for sure. But
so my opinion is this, right? It's like, I think that's something to market to people outside of that particular thing, right? So it's like, even when Trap is saying this idea, right? It's like, really facing the NBA, I don't really think that matters.
Oh boy,
I think that matters to market.
Because LeBron, that's why.
Exactly. It's LeBron. This is about to turn to some LeBron slander.
Well, how? Because I never cared about it before.
So you didn't, nigga. As much as you like Magic.
I'm about to say that.
Guy. I don't think everybody like Magic like me.
Everybody love Magic. What are you talking about?
About to have me storm off the set. Like,
you may be the most loved player in NBA
history. You the only nigga out there. Magic.
No, I think because we're from Los Angeles and this is where the Lakers play.
No, we love Magic everywhere. B, are you crazy?
Yeah,
I cried with Magic when that shit happened to Magic.
Like Michael Jordan.
Nah, I ain't like Mike either.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't like
so like I never believed. I don't believe in that face of the league, but I get it. If you're the NBA franchise, that's your business. That's your nonprofit. You know what I mean? Your corporation, right? And you're marketing to somebody that's not into basketball. I get why that would make sense. It's like me making this Crip versus Dracula film, right? Like Dracula is to market to people outside that don't care about the Crips. So then Dracula becomes a star to market it outside of the culture. Does that make sense?
No, it makes a lot of
sense.
Yeah,
it does.
But I do.
I want to ask, Coach, let me ask one question. Let me ask one question, please, Coach.
Oh, no, go ahead. Do your thing.
Who's the face of the MLB right now? Glasses?
I don't know.
Oh, well, I watched
we done had a discussion before, and you told me I was wrong because I said no, he can't be in because.
No, you said he's not a superstar.
Wait, who y'all talking about?
The little man that played for the Dodgers, the little Asian man, the Japanese man.
First of all, he's not little. Like, how do I call him?
Definitely ain't little.
He's damn near your size.
Yeah, Shohei
Ohtani.
Yeah, he said he wasn't a superstar. I didn't think he was the face of baseball.
He's the face of baseball right now.
No, he said he's not a superstar, and I'm like, that dude's a superstar.
No, he's a superstar. He's a megastar.
He's the face of baseball right now. But after I spoke to my brother, he told me, when I say baseball, I mean baseball around the world.
So do you think he can't be the face of baseball because he's not from our country?
I don't believe in the face of baseball. I'm not somebody that's outside of any of this stuff to know how it matters.
So what I don't like is when people who are in the know act like stars don't care though. Like what? Because if you want to grow what you have, you do need some stars to grow it.
Yeah, but I don't. Okay. So in hip hop, I'm not vested in how to grow outside of what's happening. But I'm also not a label owner. I'm also not an artist putting that's not as important to me.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Was like as somebody inside of hip hop, right?
Mm-hmm.
My favorite artist doesn't have to be the most popular artist for me to enjoy my favorite artist.
Okay.
Now, if I was let's say there was a hip hop, Congress, and I was the president of this hip hop Congress, and here is the goal of what we want possible for hip hop, which is something we should probably think about. It's actually tight.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope.
Like a Congress of hip hop where it's the ultimate thing of hip hop where we could, put up health cares, stuff that Nas was trying to do where you could take care of hip hop and the artists in hip hop.
Like a real Congress.
Or like a union.
Like
a union.
Like a hip-hop
something
union,
like that, right?
Yeah.
And you create this. Yes, then my job would be like, okay, I get why you would take one star who is marketable to everybody outside of hip hop.
Okay.
But as somebody in hip hop,
uh-huh.
I don't think it mattered because I'm into the one person that I enjoy, or here's the 5 guys I enjoy, and then anything else I grab it when I get some time.
But you don't feel like that's a selfish point of view?
No.
Oh no, I feel like that's a little selfish because you're in the know. I'm part of this, and I was from the grass. I understand the grassroots and all this kind of stuff. But you don't want. I don't know. To me, I just feel like if you love something, you should want it to grow. And for it to grow, you kind of need these stars. You need these guys to kind of like the NBA. I mean, I know you hate him. I know you hate LeBron. I know you.
I don't dislike LeBron at all.
Him. I know he's.
Oh shit!
I don't know why you said that.
Worst nigga ever.
I always tell you who I dislike, and somehow you always make it LeBron.
Because your actions speak louder than words.
What are my actions to dislike LeBron?
Who you dislike?
Michael Jordan. I don't change that. Michael Jordan is the greatest shooter of all time.
You're not gonna sit here and tell us that you don't dislike LeBron. When
I don't dislike LeBron. Why would y'all not?
You showed the videos of LeBron pouting all last week.
Thank you, Trap. Thank you, Trap.
All last week.
How was that a diss?
But I'm asking questions of him pouting, B.
But why do y'all
waking up to LeBron hate?
But why do y'all diss it so?
4 in the morning.
So LeBron fans and Drake fans are exactly the same.
Oh, here we go.
Right? You cannot take critique.
Okay.
Right? So if I'm judging something, then it has to be a disdain for the person.
Why are you judging a 40-year-old man? Why are you showing me 40-year-old shit?
Because you was telling me how fantastic he was at 40.
at 40. I didn't say, hey, look at LeBron.
And I'm showing you
40,
how fantastic
he is
he's
as
not
good
at.
as LeBron was at 25. And then you show me shit that a 40-year-old nigga would do. Like, oh,
So then why?
Nah. Coach. A 40-year-old nigga ain't supposed to be stomping his feet like that, dude. That shit was crazy.
That's why. See, you and Drake fans are the same, right? Because y'all can't just be like,
the
you know what?
was
That
crazy.
is some bullshit.
Okay, so you look at that as criticism. That was your high level critique. When you sending me him stomping his feet, like, look at that, coach.
I'm sure
he was loving that shit too. He kept finding videos.
How am I
stomping his feet?
You see his face when he was going through it. He was like with a smile. Oh yes,
because you said he don't be complaining and whining, and I told you he be complaining and whining.
Yo, that shit was hilarious.
You did say that, and I showed you he be complaining and whining.
You must have been talking to Trap or somebody. I never said LeBron don't complain. Niggas a complaining mother. Like he complains all the time.
So then why are you upset? So then why, if the things that I'm critiquing him on, you just don't agree with?
I'm not saying I don't agree with it, but I'm just saying, man, it's hella crazy that you sending me stuff about this dude stomping.
Because I told you he complains and be whining all the time. You said he don't.
So did you go out of your way to look that up, or just hit your timeline?
It just hit my timeline.
No. I had to, because you know why?
It's in his algorithm. It's in his algorithm.
Bro, how would you even look that up?
You probably just put LeBron.
LeBron crying. LeBron crying face. LeBron crying face.
Group that we don't know about, Trap. He probably part of some other gatekeepers keeping
that's
keeping stars out of basketball. And this is another thing.
This is exactly what Drake fans do.
I'm a Drake fan.
I'm just not saying you're a Drake fan. I'm saying y'all fandoms are similar. Like y'all think everything that somebody say as a critique is hate or disdain, versus that it's just that. I've told you ample times LeBron James is the greatest small forward to ever play basketball. He's the most accomplished and the greatest.
Say that. You have
it's not. I can still choose something else.
No, but you're a fact-based guy. So
I'm saying, but facts is,
your brain won't allow you to do
is
that.
rooted in accomplishments and things you accomplish. But everything that you're saying doesn't have to be true. Like I root myself in what I can see as a fact. So if I can have critique on him, I can have critique on anybody else. I have critique on Drake. It don't change that he's an outstanding record maker. Y'all, I think the problem is y'all be so in love, bro, that y'all don't understand the critique.
No, I for sure understand it. But I do understand when it's coming out of a place of disdain. Or
I think that's the confusion, because I think, why would I not be honest that I have a disdain or dislike for him?
I don't know.
One thing.
Go ahead, Trap.
One thing I always knew, right? From the time when he went to the Lakers, I said, oh my God.
Exactly.
These Kobe fans are going to be sick.
Bingo. Because
they're going to be.
G is, so you got two different type of Laker fans. You got real Laker fans like me, raised in Inglewood, right next to the Forum. You know, real Laker fans, and then you got fans like G, who, like G is a uppity. He's one of them brat Laker fans. Like, we're not winning. And when LeBron came over there, he had a little rough time over there, and he was like, this old, he's taking up too much of the salary cap, and you know how much I got to hear G talking about the salary cap and LeBron, and this and this, and then even the championship he won, he gonna shit on it. That's a bubble ring salary. That's a bubble ring. He didn't win like Magic and Kobe. I got to hear all this stuff, but
you don't.
He's just spoiled. He's a spoiled Laker fan.
I'm a Laker fan. I grew up in the era where the Lakers were dominant with awesome stars. See, so as a LeBron fan, winning one ring, I'm saying they were the stars of Los Angeles. I don't know if there was the stars everywhere.
You do know if Magic
I don't. I have no idea, because why would I know that? I didn't go nowhere.
Magic was a superstar.
I'm telling you. So here is the stars. I don't really involve myself in people that's not affiliated with it. One, okay, I want y'all to start taking me at my word. If I tell you I don't like somebody, I'll tell you I don't like somebody.
So
if
you like
LeBron, I would call him I would just go to the fullest extent to tell you how much I don't like him. Like, I don't like Michael Jordan.
You do.
But instead of you listening to me, it's a way to disregard my opinion.
So your opinion is, so you got nothing but negative opinions about LeBron.
I have a ton
name me 4 things that LeBron does good.
But I'm asking you, when you saying it, I've told y'all multiple things that LeBron does well.
So let me ask you a question. What other player do you critique this often?
What do you mean? Every last NBA player historically.
Trap, come on now. You on the group chat with us. Who else does he put in there?
This is
Nobody.
based off our conversations of what you think, right? When we're talking about somebody else, right? I told you I don't like Michael Jordan. Nothing about him.
I got a question for you.
Sure.
Is LeBron a winner?
That's a great question.
He's won.
That's a great question.
Like, how could you say that if he's won 4 championships?
Okay.
So you see how long it took him to? He had to think about that.
He did think about it for a second.
Yes,
because it's
he said, if I say no, they're gonna think that I don't like her. So I'm gonna say because
but see, this is why
evidence is there.
This is why people don't like y'all heroes. Because y'all antagonize people with silliness instead of just listening to them.
What is silly? So
then people start to really pick them apart. And that's what gets y'all upset, right? Because the fact that y'all don't feel like it's offensive that you asked me if a man won 4 championships, is he a winner?
Well, hold on. Some people will say that he won.
Yeah, you said that now. So what you're doing is defending your fandom and people attacking your fandom of him. No, you stop. You're taking what everybody else saying and bringing it to me, and then you're making me a part of a group of people that you feel dislike LeBron. And I keep telling you over and over again, I don't dislike LeBron.
How do you feel about LeBron going to all them championships, only winning 4 though?
I think he just won 4.
Okay, so this what I don't like, because you keep on telling us what he don't like. Well, what I don't like is when people actions don't match their words. Like, and his words are saying, he wants us just to believe his words. Hey, so when I take me at my word, which is fine. I mean, if your actions matched with your words on this particular subject, but you for sure come across like a guy who does not like LeBron James. Now, you say you like him all the time.
Tell me the worst thing I've ever said about LeBron James.
That LeBron doesn't deserve a statue outside of LA arena.
Yeah, why wouldn't he not deserve a statue outside?
Why would
you
he
said
deserve
that?
A statue?
You said that. You said he don't deserve it. You said Michael Cooper deserved it.
You
said Michael Cooper deserved a statue before LeBron James.
Okay, so I'll tell you why LeBron. Okay, here's the thing, right? LeBron James has been in Los Angeles 7 years. He came in 2019. We missed the playoffs 3 or 4 times. Why would he deserve a statue?
He came at 1-1.
See, this is a spoiled Laker fan.
I'm asking you, so if every last other Laker that's ever been out there has been a dominant Laker in their time, why would somebody there's people who have been dominant Lakers that don't have a statue? So why would he deserve a statue outside of the Staples Center versus deserving a statue in Cleveland where he brought them their first championships?
Okay.
Why would he not deserve a statue outside of Miami, possibly where he brought them 2 championships? Why would he deserve a statue somewhere where he came to finish out his career, which he hasn't been at that successful? Now, listen, if you're a LeBron James fan, I totally understand it, because it's like y'all a traveling team. Y'all go around and leveraging everything on the team to win 1 championship is a huge thing for y'all. I'm not mad at that, but this is the show. Like, the people who got statues are some of the greatest and most accomplished people ever in the history of Laker land. Like, you're talking about Magic Johnson. You're talking about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You're talking about Kobe Bryant. You're talking about Shaquille O'Neal.
You see, he sounds like some elitist Laker fan. Like,
I'm just a Laker fan. It's not elitist.
Nigga, what?
No, I think you're.
Show.
But I think you're bringing LeBron mentality, right, to where y'all feel like everywhere y'all come. Yeah, because no, for real. If y'all win a championship, you're like, see, that's everything. And it's like, bro, that's nothing here.
So do you right now, as you calling stuff LeBron mentality, and then you like to use that phrase LeBron sexuals and all this type of stuff? You think that
because y'all follow that as a religion? Because you keep trying to say the same thing.
Nobody following this shit as a religion. But okay, so facts. So
why would he deserve a statue next to Kobe Bryant's, Magic Johnson's, Shaquille O'Neal, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Because if you want to look at, so of course he did not win multiple championships. You're right about that.
He didn't even win an MVP here.
Okay, he did not win multiple championships. He did not win MVP.
He missed the playoffs 4 times here.
He did win the MVP of the finals, but I guess that don't matter.
No,
but okay, that's fine. That's cool. But if you want to go by so when Magic and Kareem, they got their statue. Kobe and Shaq, they got their statue. Hey, you know somebody else, and this is off the subject now, I'm just thinking about it. You know somebody else who they might think about trying to give a statue to?
James Worthy?
I think James would possibly get a statue, but do Paul Gasol need a statue in consideration?
No.
So why would LeBron get a statue if Paul Gasol is not getting a statue?
Okay, so So
James Worthy doesn't have a statue. Michael Cooper doesn't have a statue.
Let's think about more than just championships. Okay, so he brought the Lakers a championship, but what else he brought to the Lakers was relevancy. Like
that's a lie.
What are you talking about?
Relevant
into
that's a lie, and it's the most. And this
y'all have been stuck with Julius Randle. Y'all have been stuck with Julius Randle. LeBron never come in.
And this is the problem. This is the conflation. We are more famous and popular than LeBron James. Only LeBron James fans don't get that.
Hey, you know what the crazy thing about it was? He's saying all that type of shit until when LeBron James came there and he did what he did there. You see how the Lakers value skyrocketed?
It didn't skyrocket.
Yes, it did.
It was always valuable.
No, I'm not saying it wasn't always valuable. You're right.
It didn't skyrocket.
No, it did.
Then why he didn't skyrocket Cleveland's value? He can't skyrocket.
He did. No. He did. He skyrocketed Cleveland's value. They lost money when he left.
You guys
he lost money when he left.
But this is why people don't like y'all.
Houses went up in Cleveland.
That's a fact.
This is why people. That's a lie. This is why people.
Look it up.
I actually know because I actually
don't know the truth.
No. They said no.
It's not going up because of LeBron James. What is wrong with you?
They definitely said it went up though, bro.
Yes,
but
he's just making up shit now. He's just
so they definitely said that, bro. LeBron fans, you think the property value in Cleveland went up because he was playing?
No, not the property value. The businesses, the businesses, the money that the businesses made around Cleveland went up, bro.
What the fuck are y'all talking about? The property value went up in St. Clair because LeBron James is playing basketball.
The commercial property value went up because the businesses made more money.
What the hell is wrong with y'all?
Businesses made more money. What are you talking about? You was more excited when Luka came there than when LeBron came there. Tell the truth. Don't lie.
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
He was hyped when Luka came there. Yo, he went crazy.
What is wrong with y'all,
He went crazy when Luka came.
You see what get him emotional? Fucking standing up for black rights and LeBron. Like now,
y'all get me upset because y'all are being ridiculous.
Next on the docket. Next on the docket.
Like little kids.
Next on the docket.
Next on the docket.
Jesus. Kids now. We talking
about now we look here. Now you're insulting us. Now you're insulting us now.
We're talking normal. This man over here having a whole.
Now you're insulting us now.
We're talking normal because you said.
Now you're not. Now you shouldn't be here now.
So you think y'all being normal by saying the property value in Cleveland went up when LeBron James playing basketball?
I just told you the businesses, they made more money when LeBron James was there. They lost money. It's an article I can show you the shit, B. They was making a lot of money with LeBron, and when LeBron left, the fucking money that them companies was making, the business was making it, went down, B.
What you're conflating is when a star plays basketball at an arena, and then the businesses around the arena take in people coming to see the star. LeBron James is a star in basketball, but he does not change the overall property value and the business value of Cleveland.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
The business they do. Go ahead, Coach.
Yeah, no, for sure. But I'm gonna tell you right now, he better not send no more stomping LeBron, because the next thing I'm gonna send him this shit. Because he damn near stomped his feet just now.
I'm not in front of a million people in the world. And I'm not stomping my feet.
You about to stomp your feet.
The crazy part is y'all talk about him over a game. I'm upset over y'all being just simply ridiculous.
We simply ridiculous.
Yes, because you acting like you changed the point. And it's like, this is the problem. This is why people don't need stars. So because when you give people false idols to worship, bro, y'all go out of control.
False idols to worship.
Yes, because you are worshiping somebody right now.
Worshiping.
Like, worshiping is crazy. Insult is crazy.
You don't realize that you just said one of the worst places when it comes to economy in the world. One of the places where the value is the least. And you said he raised the value of property in Cleveland.
He raised the value of commercial property.
No, now you're trying to adjust the conversation.
No, now
yes, no, because you said Trap said he raised the value of property in Cleveland.
No, I went back and said commercial. I said the commercial.
Now you saying you went back.
No. I said that.
This is why. Yes, you did.
I'm gonna find out right now. Hold on. I'm gonna find out right now.
It's fine. Gee, you just wrong.
This is why hip hop doesn't need stars. No, it's not me.
It's
y'all.
It's fine.
And this is why people don't need stars. It's fine. Because y'all need somebody to praise, and then you don't know how to just do it. You go too far. This is why I don't like that, because you start to pray to people. Like the fact that y'all talking about a place that really goes through a lot economically.
So you said we start to pray to. Okay, so let me ask you a question. So I got two questions. So number one.
Hold on.
You think Scarface is who now? You thought he was what now? You thought he was who? Who? What?
The Son of God.
Okay.
And I don't pray to him.
Okay, well, you closer than me than anybody else. I don't pray to LeBron. You acting like you call him.
You just said that right now.
Okay, it is second of all. So you actually got me back into watching boxing too. Like you watch all miscellaneous fights. You watch a lot of fights.
Sure.
And shit, for sure. So I give you that. But you do not get more hyped up for when your boy, what's your boy name?
Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury. When Tyson, I ain't never seen you scream at the TV like that. When we watched that last Tyson Fury fight, nigga, you was going crazy. Get him. You like stars too, man.
Yeah, but the difference
make it better.
But the difference is I don't see them as somebody above reproach.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't think me and
That's why you think there's a disdain there. If I'm telling you, if I'm giving you an honest critique about LeBron James, it turns into I have to dislike him.
No. So
if I'm giving y'all an honest critique of Drake, I have to dislike him.
No. So you
like if I say Magic Johnson don't play defense and he don't have a history playing good defense, it's just threw over that don't matter. It's just LeBron. If I tell you LeBron James is the greatest transition player in the world, if I tell you Drake is the greatest record maker I've ever seen in my life, it don't matter. All you hold on is to the things that I say that you don't like.
So I've never said you was somebody who didn't like Drake.
Yes, you did.
I've never said
and then once you realize
disrespect.
No.
I said you disrespected
when we
him.
first started, you thought I didn't like Drake.
Okay. So
and then I kept telling y'all over and over again, I have no problem. I told you who I don't like. I don't like Michael Jordan.
Okay, so look, I'm not going to argue if at the beginning I told you didn't like Drake because I don't recall that, but I don't. I know for sure. I know for sure for a long period of time I haven't thought you didn't like Drake. My only thing with you is that you had disrespected him, and I don't think you have to dislike somebody to disrespect somebody.
No, that's another story.
But that's how.
But I'm saying it started with y'all believing I don't like Drake. It's a weird belief that if I would rather y'all combat the part of my conversation that we're having versus you leaning to just write it off to say I have a disdain for somebody.
But see, I don't have a problem with you talking shit about LeBron.
That's actually the thing. That's why you keep saying I don't like you.
I really don't. Like,
so then why would you just not say the things I'm saying are accurate?
But you don't.
Like it's easy to say, you know what, G, he do be whining.
You sending me videos of a 40-year-old man not getting back on defense. Dude, okay, so that's okay. This I know you don't like him because you're too smart to think that a 40-year-old man is going to play defense.
Ron been doing this for the last 7 years.
He is an old ass man.
He's been doing this.
Since he got there. He been doing the same thing.
He has not been running defense for years.
This another thing though. This I know G don't like LeBron that much, and he can hide behind all this bullshit he want to hide behind. But this I know he's hiding behind it. Why would I? Because dude, you watch a lot of basketball. You watch basketball. You know for sure with a certainty that LeBron is not the only nigga not getting back on defense.
I don't care. You're saying he's playing great.
So why the fuck are you sending all this LeBron shit about him not getting back on defense?
Because you're missing because we're a part of one conversation. I told you before Luka Doncic came to LA, he don't play no defense. And I told you that's why
you ain't never saying one thing about Luka Doncic getting back on defense.
We're not debating it because
one thing I'm gonna say though is that's one thing that Glass is gonna stand on is motherfucker playing defense. So if a nigga ain't playing defense, he's gonna point that shit out though.
Trap. In that case, he should send me half the league not getting back on defense. It's a lot of niggas ain't playing defense
because there's only one. Because
they ain't never seen me sit a Luka.
I told you Trae Young was good as cooked 3 years ago when we was training.
You for sure did, but you ain't seen me one fucking. And you know I like
because you're not
like Trae
because you're not
video Trae
because you're not debating that.
Hey, so have I ever?
Yes. Yes. Every last thing I'm showing about LeBron, you have debated.
I got him. Mike, I have never debated him with Michael. If LeBron James get back on defense at 40 years old, I've never. No,
I'm telling you what
I can't take him at his word. He's making up shit.
Because I'm telling you where the debate is coming from. Because you're telling me how outstanding of a basketball player he is at 40, and I'm showing you he's not.
So
I told you he's leaning to things that make his stats look good, but he's not playing basketball.
Okay, so you tell me because I changed it to commercial property, you saying I'm changing shit, but now you
it's not
changed him being a good basketball player from defense. I never argued with you about him getting back on defense or playing good defense.
I'm showing you
a good 40-year-old basketball player.
I told you he's not a great 40-year-old basketball player.
Okay,
now I'm showing you the things that prove why he's not.
And you're sending me stuff up. So you send me a bunch of shit about Jordan playing great, never getting back on defense at 40. Show me a bunch of shit.
I don't think
Kareem not getting back. They have to slow down the offense for Kareem to get up the court at 40.
You know why? But you knew why we stopped saying that? Because none of us thought they were great basketball players at 40.
I said So I said,
but your fandom, but your fandom,
40-year-old
no, that's what you're saying now.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Last year you was telling me he's one of the best players in the league, and I told you he wasn't then. Okay. 2 years ago you told me he's one. I keep telling you he's not.
So G,
and now I'm showing you he's not.
Saying that LeBron is one of the best players in the league. First of all, that's a fact. That's a fact because the league told you it was a fact. The league put him on a third team All NBA. So the league told you it was a fact.
I hear you.
So no, I'm just saying, you the dude who like to throw in this. Oh, he got this many MVPs and awards and accolades. So think about that. The league told you that he was one of the better players in the NBA because he was third team All NBA. Now, did I ever come up to you and say he's number 2, he's number 3, he's number? You start naming people. I was agreeing.
I told you he was 11 to 15. You told me I was crazy.
I never told you was crazy. See,
you did say that.
In these talks.
You said he was top 10, and I told you he was 11 through 15.
I think he was top what?
Top 10. That was the argument we had 2 years ago.
I never said he was top 10. We didn't. So, dude, if you gave me, you start naming.
This is why This is why hip hop doesn't need a star. Because we just spent the last 20 minutes arguing about somebody you perceive as a star. It'd be a different level of loyalty.
So, do you not perceive him as a star now?
Yes, I do. But I also know
perceive him as a star. Say we.
But the difference is I know how to take stars and just still be okay and have critique about them. In hip hop, like I could take a rap star like Drake and have critique and still understand his greatness. I could take a fantastic hip hop star like Kendrick Lamar, critique on thing and still see his greatness. I can see a Jay-Z, anybody critique his greatness. Y'all motherfuckers get a star and you go crazy. Y'all like, no, they walk on water. They can do no wrong.
Now you just talking crazy though.
No, that could be an exaggeration, but I'm telling you, that's how y'all talk. Like I'm telling you, like right now we talking about LeBron. I'm like, bro, he's not that good. Like he's doing things to inflate his stats. He's doing things that cater to his stats.
I agree.
But I've been saying that to you for the last 3-4 years.
But nobody's arguing that though. I've never argued that LeBron is, if you compare him to the rest of the league.
You keep making things
he's old.
You keep
old man.
You keep making things up. You keep saying, well, he's one of the best 40. I'm like, nobody is good in their 40s. I wouldn't have a stat where I'm like, this is the best 40-year-old players. I wouldn't have a stat that's like, well, he scored 10 points over 2,000. I never in my life cared about some of this shit, but these are the things y'all do. And this is what people do with stars in hip hop. Like you'll have a person or rap stars, like in Drake, is like, oh, he carried hip hop. And then it starts being ridiculous. It just gets out of control because y'all don't know how to just enjoy somebody's greatness and still be okay with them having people critiquing things that's not proper about their game
so you
or
don't
their
think
business.
We need stars in hip hop?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying my problem is when human beings get stars, y'all get out of control. That's all I'm saying.
So you think do you think to fix the human beings, we got to alleviate that problem, we got to get rid of the stars?
I don't know if that's the answer. I haven't gave an answer. I'm just saying I understand why stars become a problem for humans.
So let me ask you this then, right? What did Hov mean when he said he ran the ship for 10 straight summers?
I don't know. I never took it serious.
You never took it serious.
I listened to a lot of people in all those 10 summers, and I'm a diehard Hov fan.
All right.
So you a fan of Hov? You a diehard fan, huh?
Diehard, top 5.
You walk on water, huh?
No, but that's the difference with me and y'all. Like with me, I can just like Scarface. I can say God is.
Oh, this man God.
I can say I think God wanted to come down and be in hip hop.
He can't eat, man. Don't do that to me. Can't eat.
Still have critique.
You's a foul. You foul me. You foul me.
Yeah, I gotta start with this.
And still have fatigue, right? I can eat today.
Okay. You eat today?
Sorry.
You working today?
Yeah, on the sun. You still got time on the sun.
I'm good. I'm saying, like, I can have critique over all 5 of my favorite guys. I can tell you Rick Ross shit is fantasy. I can tell you Rick Ross shit be surface.
Ross don't like it.
No, Rick gonna be mad. He gonna be like, man, Glasses ain't right. You know what I mean? But I get it. I understand. Like, I'm not. Everybody's not supposed to be my friend. Being my friend do come with a level of like, I'm just not gonna kiss your ass. And I don't mean that like kiss your ass. I mean, I could actually say something I don't like. Like, or even if you're in my favorites, like a Rick Ross. Rick Ross is in my top 5, right? But it's like, nigga, his shit be fantasy a lot of times. Nigga, sometimes his shit be surface. He don't never go deep. That don't change. He makes outstanding music, and I think he's a tremendous, one of the greatest I ever seen make music. Kanye West is in my top 5. He's a fucking sellout. He's a fucking sellout.
Okay, I like
right. He sucked a penis.
What I got to do with his music?
He's doing.
What I got to do with his music?
Cousins.
I'm saying I can have critique over his music. I think his music initially was pop. I told you that at the beginning. I told you I think he did everything that he thought we wanted to hear. Don't change that. He got some great records. He did everything we wanted to hear. He was lying about who he was in them first 3 albums that y'all all love. He was lying about who he was. He gave a version of him that he knew that we wanted him to be. But by the time he got to 808 and Dark Twisted Fantasy, the real Kanye showed up. And he's a crazy motherfucker. And that's cool because I fucking like it. I'm okay with that motherfucker being crazy. But I'm okay also with critiquing things that I can see.
Okay.
Right? Scarface pisses me off. He don't want to make fucking albums because he talking about the money. I don't give a fuck. I just want the fucking music.
Well, there's not a lot of Bibles.
You think you need new music from Scarface though?
Yes. I think he's guided me so much on my life. He's like a preacher in hip-hop. He's one of the only preachers in hip-hop. Scarface got me through my first drive-bys. He got me through all kind of decisions I made in my life. That nigga is a preacher. He is a spiritual leader. And I'm telling this motherfucker like, man, I still want albums. Now he don't got to give it to me, and that's fine.
I think we get a new
Jay-Z. Let me finish. Jay-Z motherfucking ass always is like a capitalist. Everything about Jay-Z is everything for sale. Everything for sale. He don't give a fuck. Sell it out. That's Jay-Z. Right? Dog is fucking crazy. Dog don't give a fuck about nothing. Dog is popping. He living his life. He always anything. I could critique all my favorite guys. It don't mean that I don't love them and they not my motherfucking the shit and I play their music and I support them. But if I can't be a man and that is my friend. I told you, fucking Mr. Morale sound like cat scratching paper to me. That's my friend and somebody I respect as a musician. It's okay to have critique. You just shouldn't be writing. At least don't write my critique off like I don't like somebody. If I didn't like LeBron James, I would tell you I don't like LeBron James. What I don't like about LeBron James, and I keep saying is y'all fandom.
You don't like him. You are telling
us. I would tell you. I told you who I don't like.
With your actions.
No, I don't have actions. I'm sharing with you to prove to you so you can stop saying how great he is.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay. I wish I would have known you pre-Laker LeBron. I wonder what you.
I'm about to answer that. How did you feel? How did you feel when the Lakers picked up LeBron?
Bro, let me tell you something. My favorite Laker team had Eddie Jones, Nick Van Exel, Eldon
Campbell,
Nade Divac.
He's just making a point right now, Trav. He's cap.
Byron Scott.
He used to be my favorite Laker team.
All cap. He's making a point right now. Go ahead. Finish this cap. Go ahead. Who else? Go ahead. Name.
Why would you just disrespect my opinion?
So did you like the Laker team? You like the Laker team that had Nick?
Why are you not showing the aberration?
Oh, did you like the Laker team that had Nick Young?
My favorite Laker team.
Talking like
did you like the Laker team that had Nick Young, Julius Randle, Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball? Y'all hear disrespect and associate emotions. I'm telling you, why would you think I'm lying about my favorite Laker team?
It's not your.
I used to love that Laker team. That's my favorite Laker team.
They didn't win nothing.
James Worthy.
I was a little kid.
That was that's when you have your. That's when you loved them.
No.
That's when you was out. You was watching that shit.
No, I watched every game.
Who was the coach? Who was the coach then? Dale Harris. Dale Harris was the coach then.
When we got Sedale 3, I used to love that team.
Sedale 3.
I get it. I know we wasn't winning championships, but I liked those guys.
You mean Sedale 3 left-handed ass?
I like those guys. I liked that team. I used to like that team. It's okay. Like we get different Laker tandems. We had the Showtime Lakers when I was a little kid, and I loved it. I love Kurt Rambis. That's how much I love the Showtime Lakers.
What did you call?
I love Kurt Rambis.
What did you call Nick Van Exel Lakers?
I saw AC Green at a Denny's. Shout out to my boy Salas. I saw AC Green at a Denny's, nigga, and almost passed out.
Was he with a chick?
Was he with a chick? Green. Yes.
And almost passed out.
He was a lady?
You wouldn't have known he was. He would have walked right by Nick.
Man, listen.
He almost fainted. Because he was part of the Showtime.
I'm telling you,
that's. You still got Jerry Green?
I like the Laker team after Magic left. I like the Laker team when we got Shaq and Kobe. I like the last Laker team when Cedric Sabalas. I like that Laker team. I love that team.
But that bullshit ass.
That's my favorite Laker team. I get it. We didn't win championships, but I like that team. We enjoyed it. We fought every fight. They played hard. And then we got Kobe and Shaq, and I like that team. And then after Shaq left, and we got Pau Gasol, I always tell Trap we won that second championship because of a Queens nigga. I tell Trap that all the time. A Queens nigga got us that second championship. Kobe rest in peace. But a Queens nigga got us that championship the second time. That second championship, that fifth championship Kobe got, that a Queens nigga got us that. So the thing for me is, as a fan of basketball, I can appreciate all the elements. I don't need to wrap everything into a star. I'm not saying we shouldn't have stars in hip hop. I'm saying it's dangerous when we have stars in hip hop because y'all start to idolize them. And then you can't even have critique. Now, I'm not saying we don't need them, but I'm saying right now, if I done told you multiple times what LeBron James do great. I've told you that on and off air. I done told you on and off air. I said, man, I think Magic Johnson is the greatest offensive transition player, but the greatest transition player I ever seen in my life is LeBron James. I said LeBron James, bar none, when he wants to be, is the greatest defender I have seen in my entire life. I've told you that. So when you get up here in front of all these people at the table and just be lying on me like I ain't told you the great thing, same for you, Trap. I done told y'all what I think of LeBron James as a talent and what makes him special. And then you get so upset that I have these critiques. And you focus on these critiques.
Nobody gets upset about that. And dude, I've never said you didn't say, you said plenty of, dude, you have no problem saying like, oh, I think this dude can do this. I think this dude can do that.
And I told you, I think he's the greatest transition player I've ever saw.
This is all truth. Doesn't mean you like him though. You're saying this shit. It's almost like you trying to say.
So why would I not?
Friend.
So I'm asking. I'm asking a question. Why do you think I would? Why do you think I would be scared to say? So if I told you who I don't like, I've been open about people I don't like. It's not even a long list of people I don't like.
Jordan. Like who else?
I can't stand Michael. He's the player I hate the most. I've never even hated a player as much.
You like Clyde Drexler? You like Clyde Drexler?
I don't care. He don't deserve my like or disdain.
Like Scottie Pippen?
I will tell you who I don't like.
I know you like Scottie Pippen. He play defense.
Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson. How you ask?
Who's your second favorite Laker?
Kareem.
Good question. Shaq.
Who's your third favorite Laker?
Kobe.
You going with Shaq over Kareem?
Hey, Trap. I only asked him these questions because I knew his list. And then he want to tell us that his second team was with Nick Van Exel. He don't like none of them. You don't like one of those players.
You asking me who was
Nick Van Exel and all Sadale.
You ain't had the Eddie Jones. You had the Eddie Jones, Sam Jordan.
Because he is a spoiled Laker fan.
So here's the point. And see, and this is kind of the thing. And you just actually said exactly what I'm saying.
He only named the stars.
You asking me a question. You said, who are my favorite?
The stars. You named all the stars.
So now I'm telling you who's my favorite Laker team.
Okay. But you talking about, I don't know.
So I know, right? In your mind, you like, if you like these stars, then you got to like the teams more. No, because a team is a combination of players. No player on that team probably would make my top 5 Laker list of favorite players.
You're coming across as somebody who you think that you're the only person who can understand how to like stars.
No, I'm telling you.
That's what you're saying.
I'm saying you're making it obvious.
You only like stars.
No.
You only like all the stars.
No, I don't. You said, who are my favorite players? Then I told you my top 3 favorite
Laker
players.
Star.
No, but again, you're asking who are my favorite Laker players. But then who is my favorite Laker team? It's this team.
Hey, and you know what the crazy thing is, Trap? I thought the nigga would have had the decency to say Michael Cooper.
No.
Because he loved Mike too.
No, coach.
They couldn't win Mike, coach. But then he went fuck Mike because he was a 6th man and he only played defense. He went straight to Magic, Kobe, Shaq.
Coach, no. He named all the statues.
He named every statue, bro.
That's why
that we don't understand how we shouldn't like stars. Because we don't know how to. He's the only nigga here who can understand how to like stars.
No, but this is the.
Let me guess. Your 4th favorite is Kareem, right? Your 4th favorite is Kareem, right?
Again, because you're conflating my favorite player with my favorite team.
Special star liker. He understands how to do it.
Because I don't kiss ass, coach.
Because he don't kiss ass.
Next for the docket, B. Come on, man. We losing him.
Because you won't critique the guy.
I critique this nigga all the time.
No, you have never in life critiqued him.
I've never in life.
You ain't never
said one thing about LeBron James bad in your entire life. You told me how great he was as a husband, as a father. Tell me one thing bad about LeBron James. Tell me one thing you see about this guy. You're like, you know what?
He's a great father. He's a great father, B. He's a great father.
So first of all, the nigga is just capping right now. I've told him
he's a good son. He's a great son. He's a great son. He's a great son.
One thing you ever told me.
I said it. Yeah,
no, you didn't.
I give you one thing. I give you one thing. I give you one thing. I give you one thing.
My talking point.
No, I got one thing.
One thing bad about
I got
LeBron
one
James.
thing. I got one thing. I got one thing. I got one thing, Coach. You can go with this one.
Okay.
What game was that? Was that game 5 against Dallas when he only had 10 points? That's the worst thing he ever did right there.
Hey, Trap, hey, I'm glad you said that because I told him this.
Yeah.
I told him before he got to Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, and I said, okay, no. And I definitely told him this. He probably don't even remember because he don't remember.
You said they were playing through Dwayne Wade and they had to change it to play through LeBron
No,
James.
that's not what I said.
That is what you told me.
No, this is exactly what I said. I said, Brian, don't be mad at this. Hey,
don't be mad. Look. Point made. What I say nothing else. No, this is why hip hop don't need to be starred. Dude, he apologizing to this stranger.
Not his man.
I said no. I said, and I obviously just playing with that. But I said this.
Let me clear it up just in case.
That because what I'm about to say is going to be kind of harsh because I told you this off the mic. But I'm gonna say it. I said because Brian was not raised with a daddy, I thought that he was a little soft. I said he was a little soft.
I ain't never in my life heard you say that.
I swear to God. See, now
told somebody else.
I told him that for sure. We had a full conversation. We had a full conversation.
You ain't never told me that.
And we was talking about daddies and the importance of daddies and all that stuff. And I told him, I said, I obviously think that Bron probably this was years ago.
Yeah, Bron, don't be upset.
He don't remember.
That's some shit nigga get upset about.
You tell me one thing that's a critique of Drake.
I said he was soft. Not Drake.
One thing critique about Drake.
Oh, no. That's not your favorite. Let me talk about give me a critique on your favorite is some. Give me your critique on Nas.
I'm gonna make it.
I just did. Don't follow me.
I'm gonna make it easy. Now I make it easy right there. That at times he relies more on his lyrics than he relies on the beat. You know what I'm saying? That's it right there. So within that, it will be that what people say. He chooses bad beats at times.
See how he tried to make.
He does choose bad beats.
This is why I'm not sure hip hop having stars is good.
You just want to no, bro. What you're doing right now is you want everybody to be considered to be on the same level, B. No, they're not, bro.
They are. They're just humans, bro.
No, bro. It's some people that's faster
just
than other
humans,
people,
bro.
B. So that's like saying if you go to track and field,
you hear what he said?
You go to
don't do this, Trap. Because they are just humans, Trap.
No, definitely. I'm not saying it, but
on higher levels than you.
Listen. When you go to a track and field event, they're all humans. Everybody on that track is humans, but some are faster than the other ones.
Yes, that's facts.
What does that have to
do?
With it? We're not.
And that's the same. That's the same thing when it comes to music. Yeah, everybody go in the booth, but some people gonna rap better than others.
I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm saying it's okay to have critique over great people.
I agree with you on that.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I agree with that. Critique, and that's why y'all are
talking about, dude. See, and the crazy
you even brought up the fact that his father wasn't there, so he could make. You not even talk about the obvious fact that he don't dribble well. You're not talking about the fact that obviously he don't have a mid range. Small things that you can say.
He doesn't dribble well.
He doesn't.
Like people. This is just.
Hey, how you don't dribble well? See, what do you mean, bro? He's a power forward that play point guard for his whole career.
Now you're about to grade on the curve.
What you want, Sham guard? You want Sham guard?
Grade on the curve.
You want Sham guard here, do I? You want all that shit right there?
Hey, Trap.
It's okay to say that somebody who handles the
most
ball
ridiculous shit he ever said in his fucking life. Like now
that man controls the rock.
Somebody get this motherfucker some food. Get him some food.
Go get a Snicker. You're not yourself right now.
People in the chat say the same.
Like I'm gonna say,
bro,
revenge is the end all be all of basketball.
If you can say, hold on, coach, real quick. If you can sit there and say that right there, then you really don't know about basketball. Then, B. It's not because
at all.
What he gotta do some trickery shit. That man controls the rock, B. Controls the rock. Whatever way he wants to control the rock, you don't
dribble.
This is why you don't need stars. Bro.
This is crazy. He can't dribble, is what you just said.
I did not say
that was crazy.
See, look how you just made it. Look how you just made it.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Okay, shout out to the lunch table. Tell him what I said verbatim. Tell Coach what I just said verbatim lunch table. Because he just made up in his mind.
Say. So what did he say?
What did he say? He don't dribble well?
Simple.
Yeah, he don't dribble well. So wait a minute. So okay. That was just okay. So
I mean, that's still saying you can't dribble him.
Now we talking
how
about
we split hairs.
He can't dribble well instead of not saying he can't dribble. So no, motherfucker. You didn't say he was a 2-year-old. Bye. No, of course not.
This is why hip hop doesn't need stars. This is why I would argue about why stars do not help hip hop. because you guys
Stars do not help hip hop.
What is the reason why? What is the reason why hip hop doesn't need stars?
Hip hop get outside of people that the music is made for. And I think that's great because they get to make all this money, and to a degree, we get to represent it into other facets of life. But the way y'all feel about stars is weird and crazy. And I think it's a lot of people.
Strong ball handler. He only scored the most points in NBA history from the perimeter. Like, he's a bad ball handler.
How dare you, Glasses?
Like, that is insane. That's crazy.
Crazy.
Some people just don't need to talk about that.
He don't do how many
basketball players agree with that.
His handle was just as good as Magic Johnson handle.
NBA players.
His handle was just as good as Magic Johnson handle.
And G knows this too. He knows that's a bad example because he knows that just because you're an NBA player don't mean you know everything about basketball.
Yeah, but they know who dribbles and who can't dribble.
Nah, I don't even believe it. I don't even believe it. I've heard these NBA players say some of the most mind-boggling shit of all. These niggas think they don't need coaches sometimes. We don't even need a coach. Oh, these niggas think that defense don't win championships. Yeah, we don't need to play defense.
But
we heard some of the most ridiculous shit from NBA players. The fact that you're going
this far to shame every other NBA player because I said LeBron James can't dribble well is exactly why we don't need stars.
I'm going this far to shame other NBA players.
Like right now, you like, oh, them niggas don't know shit. He's like, them niggas don't know shit. Them niggas, it's like, bro, it's the whole league.
He said look at what G do. Look what G. He trying to make it seem like I'm shaming us.
You are.
Just as long as we get to shame LeBron. As long as I get to shame LeBron, we're fine here.
I can have critique for every last NBA player.
Dude, but I have criticism on LeBron. I always do. I watch him play all the time.
You didn't even just critique his basketball game right now. You talk about the fact he didn't have a father.
Dude, I said LeBron James had to learn how to win. I thought he was very soft when he came in the NBA. I thought Dwayne Wade taught this man how to win basketball games, how to win championships. I thought he was weak mentally when he came into the NBA. This is exactly what I told you a long time ago. I said this about LeBron.
504 Roller said, Coach, that's a true statement about Bron.
Yeah. About what's the true statement?
He's not a great dribbler. He don't dribble well.
Okay. So what is dribbling well to you? See, and this
I don't understand what dribbling well is.
No, but
they talking about sham guards. They talking about sham guards.
Everybody understand basketball.
He doesn't dribble well. He's not Kyrie.
No, Kyrie.
Yeah, like Kyrie
is insanely one of the greatest.
He's not Kyrie.
Kyrie is.
He doesn't dribble well.
But why are you naming the? Do you understand how
this
far
is how you sound? This no, y'all sound.
It's not. No, because that's your imagination. You go to the extent of the greatest ball handlers in the NBA today, and then you act like we're saying because he's not Kyrie Irving that's not why he don't dribble. You know how many ball handlers is in between Kyrie Irving, Steph Curry, and LeBron James? I'm talking about historically. But somehow you like, if I'm saying he's not dribbling like some of the greatest ball handlers ever, he can't dribble well.
No, you guys said.
We didn't say that.
No, this is what you guys said. You said he doesn't dribble well.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Do you understand what that means?
He dribbles well. He dribbles well. He dribbles well.
But he doesn't dribble well.
If he's the greatest
yes, he do.
Yes,
he do.
Top 10, top 20. No, but dribble.
He's not top anything.
Well is what you guys said. He doesn't well.
This man been a point guard since he came in the league, B. That you know what I'm saying? He's been a point forward since he came in the league. You can't be a point forward and don't dribble well.
Stars, bro.
Hey,
this is why hip hop doesn't need stars.
I don't like when G does that either. When you don't agree with him, then all of a sudden
everybody agrees except you because you worship the ground he
walks on. That's your minions be agreeing with you.
I can ask Pat Riley. I could call somebody on the phone and they'll say that. You'll be like, they don't know what they talking about. Because you're going to hold on to it. No, because he is a star.
Hey, G only cares about what people believes in when they side with him.
I'm telling you,
let 10 people from the left table side with me. He thinks they're dumb.
I don't
belong here is what he's gonna say. I don't belong here. Y'all think that's true?
I don't belong
here. He take random people who don't even know what their basketball background is. He don't know shit about
I can ask Baron Davis. I can ask Baron Davis as a point guard. He'd be like, yeah, he don't dribble that well.
Come on, stop it, man.
Go ask me this.
But I can argue with
you. Go ask O'Neal can dribble. I bet you O'Neal can dribble.
This is why I'm saying I don't think hip hop necessarily needs stars, bro. I don't think stars help. I think stars help it, but I think even culturally, it fucks up the mind of the people in the culture.
That's my last thing I'm about to say about LeBron because he said that we can't critique him.
You haven't said one critique about him.
I did. I
you actually said the fact that his dad wasn't there.
I said he was soft. That's still a criticism of him.
How? That's how.
He was weak. He was the guy who was meant to leave. But anyway, G said his mid-range game is poor. I agree with that. I think he has a bad mid-range game.
Yeah. No post-up game either. He got a post-up game either.
When you start talking facts, I'll jump right on it. I'll speak factually about LeBron, but he doesn't dribble well. To me, that just took. I thought G was an A basketball mind. That dropped him down to a C minus. Him saying that
he don't dribble well is crazy.
Leaving a couple of 10 people in the lunch hour.
Think about the control. The control that he got when he dribbled is ridiculous.
I didn't like it. That was insane work. Like now
I want to talk back about because LeBron James dribbles well.
Hey, Trap, you heard that new Pusha T song? You heard that new?
No. I ain't heard one. I heard mac and cheese. I heard mac and cheese.
This is why hip hop doesn't need stars. That's the point. Because the way human beings start to feel about stars, you kind of start to slip up and you don't really understand. Like it becomes a false idol for most humans. If I had to ask that question, I think hip hop really, I don't know if stars in hip hop is even worthy of it now. I don't really care if nobody else outside understands what we're going through as like a true like reward for what's happening in hip hop. I just don't think that. I think that it's not necessarily worth it.
What do you think, Trap? I feel like
I'm not agreeing with him at all though. Cause I feel like everything that is always gonna be the people that's up here, then it's the people that's, you know what I'm saying, like the mid-tier like that. So it's gonna be people that's below like that. So I think we definitely need stars though. You know what I'm saying? And it's
you wouldn't want to be a star in hip hop, G?
I don't think that's important. I don't think they need me to be.
I don't think it's important. You're right. I don't think it's important.
You know what? I'm gonna disagree with that. I think that we do need people like Kendrick and G to be stars in hip hop because I think we need real leaders. I think we need people like that too to be the stars in hip hop.
I was talking to the homie today and I was telling him that I was saying like this is the problem with these streams and podcasts, right? Like you're a thought leader now. Yeah. And you have a herd and a flock of people. That's why it's so important to kind of confront things that are like culturally no-nos. Like even just this whole last week of just silliness, like once you start talking and you have a herd of people that's following you, you immediately becomes a thought leader.
So it's funny that G brought this up because I was just talking to somebody about that today, this morning, and they were talking about G. They was talking about you. They was asking me about you. And they were like, man, it's crazy how people are looking at G like some kind of this and that, you know, some kind of, and I was just like, so would you rather Aiden Ross have 4 million, 5 million people looking at him and, you know, whatever, or would you have somebody like G being a star in the stream space? Somebody with substance, somebody with integrity, I would much rather have G be a star in the streaming world. I know you don't consider yourself a streamer, but you know, we're streaming right now. But I would much rather a guy like you be a star in hip hop, you be a star in the streaming world, because I think our stars should have substance, should have integrity. So I don't know, man. I think we need a certain type of stars.
So now if it's going to be a star, then yes. If it's going to be a star in hip hop, it should be Kendrick. He is the right person for the task.
I agree.
But overall, hip hop doesn't need a star. If there is going to be one, then sure, we would like it to be somebody that's, you know what I mean? Like we would like it to be somebody that's of what it represents at least.
I agree with that.
But even in Dude's situation, right? Even in Aiden's situation, he's not a star of hip hop.
Nah.
I had no idea who the motherfucker was. Like, I just knew this was the dude AD got into it with. I didn't know who he was in hip hop. And I would like to believe I'm somewhat vested in hip hop and know some of the people. Like, don't get me wrong, there are some kids that I do know that are big, but I'm not into them. But I don't think he's a star in hip hop. I think that's the thing. They start to utilize our cultural cachet. Like, he's a star in his realm.
His whole thing was he couldn't have been a star within hip hop. He paid the toll. He paid the toll to get over here, though. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Aiden. He paid the toll. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't put that, and I don't put that same thing on like a Kai. I don't feel like Kai paid the toll, but Aiden definitely paid the toll to get over. You know what I'm saying? You seen the shit. He had no problem with them letting you know. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pay my way in.
Kai really gives a fuck about hip hop, and I can
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's not his thing.
I think he cares about his generation of hip hop. What's outside of generation though?
But I think he care about popular or rappers. I don't think he care about what this is.
Okay.
You saying the culture?
Yeah, I think we kind of burden them with something that ain't them.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
But that's what I'm saying. He like cares about his generation of hip hop. He cares about that.
It's not age. It's not age. It's a cultural connection that's being kind of vested. That's kind of being traded for a world that they feel safer in. You get what I'm saying?
So
like
to
they
be vested,
trade in the world.
To be vested in hip hop, like, do you think there comes with some kind of like homework, some kind of study? Like you got to be.
No. I don't think it's about like him knowing who Curtis Blow is or him knowing who, Melly Mel is or him knowing who Sugar Hill Gang or LL. I'm not saying that somebody.
I'll be right back.
Needs to know that.
Okay, what about responsibility?
I think there's a cultural responsibility then.
Okay.
I think hip hop so when you like a real hip hop artist, right? You become like the spokesman for a delegate of people.
Okay.
Right. So when you first start off, like original hip hop, right? It was your neighborhood, right? And then they have to nominate you, right? And they say, this is our guy because they're the ones that's pushing you because you don't have enough money to make it into the mainstream promotion or advertisement space. Most people, right? So your neighborhood, like when I first came out of my section, that means the Mona Parks had to fuck with me, not just the homies, the PJs, the Jordan Downs, the Bonnie Hunters, feel me? The Fuzz Tails. They had to say, Glasses is a solid dude. Right. And this music is authentic. And then they push it up. Right. And then it's like, okay, this is a Watts dude. Here's a Watts dude that we all approve of, right? As a mass. It could be some people that's saying, oh man, no, but as a mass, that's what they saying. This dude is exactly who we say he is. Right. So then it goes out, right, to South Central and the rest of Los Angeles. Then it goes out to Los Angeles County. And then it goes out to Southern California. Then it goes out to the West Coast. And then they keep pushing you up. So you become like an actual delegate of those people. Okay. That's kind of the burden of hip hop. Everything you do can make them look bad.
So you think that we're forcing a burden on to people like Kai that he shouldn't have to carry?
Yeah, again, it's because we see him having an access to a bunch of kids that play the video game. Because that's where streamers get their audience from, video games, right? That's why I don't even know the platforms that they stream on. Like, I don't even have those platforms that they stream on. They're not streaming on YouTube or Instagram or none of that shit. Like, they'll go live, but they have a different world, like it's different technology that they even have access to, and it's through the video games. That's where that world of people kind of congregate to.
Okay.
So if Kai Cenat is saying, hey, man, I played the video game because I was scared to go outside, you feel me? And these are the people that I bonded with. This is who I built with. To me, then no, that person wouldn't be hip-hop.
So do you think Kai does owe a certain, level of, I mean, do you think he eats off the culture?
No.
Okay.
So here's the thing, right? It's like, does he eat off hip-hop culture? No, because he built his shit without us. Remember, everybody came to him because he has an audience of kids following him. He has all these gamer kids and all these people following him. Okay. And then rappers, right, that were in hip hop came over to him and was like, hey man, let me sit down and stream with you. He was like, oh, I heard of you, right? I've heard your music before. Sure, like you can stream with me. And he puts them on the stream. And then Kai exposes them to this audience of people, right? That's the people that follow him. So all of these people, right, are people like every streamer. Some of the streamers did go outside, right? Some of the streamers did go outside. Just these specific ones are not culturally inept when it comes to this thing we call street urban culture.
Yeah, you got certain streamers that did like you got the DDG. What's the other dude who's a streamer that actually the artists come and link up with him. He creates the beat. They go in the studio. They record. So it's some streamers that basically do eat. You know what I'm saying? Like use the culture. You know what I'm saying? And they tap into the culture within the streaming world of. But I mean, I don't know. I can't really call it with them when it comes to Kyle.
I think they digest their culture through the internet.
Yeah.
And I think if you digest culture through the internet, then you are not a part of the culture.
Okay.
Like it has to be a direct thing that's taught to you. I don't care if it's your parents. I don't care if it's your family. I don't care if it's your best friends at school. Somewhere along the line in your developmental time,
so the
culture has to be taught to you.
So you either had to have your feet on the ground, or it'll be taught to you by somebody with their feet on the ground.
Facts.
Okay.
Facts. Okay. Facts. So it's like it's one of those things where it's the consistent theme of it all. And I think we're putting that on Kai and them. Like they're not this. Like I told Trap, Kai's not hip hop. Like I remember him saying specifically, he's a kid that was from the Bronx, that he was scared to go outside, and that's how he plays the video game. He never went outside.
All right,
I'm telling Trap to stop pushing back. Like
let me ask you this, though.
This is what I like. Like this is what I would like to happen, bro. If I'm making a solid point, sometimes I just need grown men, and this is gonna be the hardest thing for grown men.
No.
Just ride with it.
All right, so let me ask you this. No, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
We end up in these places.
No.
Because we end up in these places where people are going to eventually make us look stupid when we should have snatched the power from them.
No, all right, I understand that completely, right? But so when I say this though, you ain't like what I said before though. But I'm gonna ask you a question though. Do you feel like hip hop from the time hip hop started, has it looked different throughout generations?
It's not
so
about
no, it does. It does because
outside change, yes.
All right, so now, so within outside changing, is that going to show a different lens? Is it going to show hip hop through a different lens each time it changes, though? Yes. So which I mean within like my peoples who was doing hip hop when I was growing up looks way different than the people that came after me, than the people that came after them, than like that.
So outside looks different. Yes.
How am I saying outside look different?
I'm really saying what we're talking about. Outside is where hip hop is.
So you're saying so what you're saying right now is that you can't experience hip hop unless you go outside. That's what you're saying right now, right?
Yes.
Okay, I get you.
Yes.
I'll let you go on that one for right now. All right.
Why would you let me go on it for right?
No, because you're right. You're right. But I just think that we're coming into what if it comes to a point? Because no. What if it comes to a point where two generations from now, and I'm saying these kids don't even go outside; they be bubble kids. So you think hip hop's just going to stop? Hip hop's going to be done then?
Yes. Yes. Like you remind me of a homie that's a gangbanger, bro. To where you just want to put on anybody just to have the name.
Don't hit me with that shit.
I swear you gotta listen, bro. You gotta listen. It's like you're so desperate to have something going that you are willing to compromise its actual essence just to say the title exists, even though it won't be anything or representative of nothing.
And you're the type to say that
it's okay if it's over.
No, I'm never gonna say
it's okay if life is over. It's okay.
No.
You overvalue
never could be over.
You overvalue existing in life.
There you go. I'm not supposed to be here. There you go. He about to say it. Y'all. He about to say it.
You overvalue existing over the quality of existing. You just want to exist. You just want to exist.
I'm just happy to be here.
Like, long as hip hop here, I don't care what they look like.
I'm just happy hip hop is here. Just happy to be here. Just happy to be here, baby.
And they could be screaming to you. They could be screaming to you over and over. We not hip hop. Be like, no, you still with us.
So you think that hip hop has an expiration date?
No.
I don't know if hip hop has an expiration date, but what
you say it do.
What I would like to believe is that hip hop should definitely stay close to its essence.
Okay.
If it is street urban culture artistically expressed, then it still should be that. There's no reason to have the title and then it switches over to pop music. There's no reason for it.
So as long as it stays close to its essence, you think it will be around?
I'm saying long as the essence exists, then hip hop can exist. But what I'm saying is it's no need to have the title. Feel me? If it doesn't represent what it represents. It's not about do this generation. Tupac didn't look like Curtis Blow. Right?
That's what I was saying though. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But I think that's such a kind of like a lazy kind of part
it's
of it.
It's gonna be different,
we're not
bro.
talking about people that represent outside, Trap. Like that man, I
what you're saying.
That man said he did not go outside, he did not socialize with people. You're so determined to have it, and I'm asking you why. Why he doesn't represent that culture of outside at all, which is the cornerstone of hip hop.
Yes,
Coach, I know you see this shit though, B. These kids is just like they not like outside kids the way we was though. They outside just seems a little bit different though, B. You know what I'm saying?
It's all the way different.
But when you keep saying that, but again, you did it again.
What?
He's not going outside. He said,
bro, I've seen Kai Cenat go to Washington Square Park after he got on and had that shit into a frenzy, B. When the niggas was outside riding for him, B. Now you're talking about like him before all this shit happened though. You know what I'm saying? But I seen him like, whatever he did, whatever he learned his
processing what I'm saying.
Trap.
Honest.
Hey, let me ask you a question real fast, Trap. So hip hop gatekeeper meeting, whatever, however y'all do the shit. If is Kai Cenat in hip hop or out of hip hop?
He's obviously not hip hop.
Because I feel like that's where you having a struggle.
I know. I think when it comes into like that's why I like to get through generations though. You know what I'm saying? So who am I to say who am I to say his generation might look at him as being hip hop, bro?
Stop
you know what I'm saying
that.
So let me ask you this, Trap.
Bro, you doing Melly Mel right now. You being Melly Mel right now, B.
Wow.
That's what you doing right now.
Trap, what is the problem with him not being hip hop?
It's no problem.
Okay.
It's no problem. It's no problem. But for us to sit here and say that he's not hip hop, what would you say? What would you say about him makes him not be hip hop? Because he ain't go outside?
How else would he understand the culture of hip hop?
He speaks the language.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he do.
Online. Yeah, no, that's a lie. He speaks the way people online speak.
Okay. All right.
Like we don't need gatekeepers if you just want to open gate.
Listen, man.
Like,
I'm the gatekeeper of gatekeepers.
When we name the pod the team gatekeepers, I actually would like to actually.
If you leave it up to y'all, bro, y'all ain't gonna. It's only gonna look one way, bro. It's gonna look one way.
Hey, Trap, what did I say when y'all was talking about this gatekeeping shit? I said you're gonna be letting everybody in. G's letting no one in.
Nobody.
How are y'all gonna do this?
Shout out to Miss Mickey Jones. He said himself he's not hip hop, and Trap still.
He did say that. He did say that.
Stop doing that.
Well, if he said it, then cool. Who the fuck am I? Who am I then, B? He said it.
Why do you care? Why?
You don't want to come in the club. You don't want to come in. You don't want to party with us. You don't want to party with us, okay? I'm not forcing nobody to come party with me. I'm not forcing nobody to come and party with me. Don't come party with me. Know what I'm saying? It's cool.
Why do we call it gatekeeping?
Listen, less is more. Less is more. That means it's plenty of us.
Now his feelings
I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. Don't come party with me.
Travis' feelings are hurt.
Yes.
Travis' feelings are no.
Yes.
No.
I don't think
that's why he talking like that. It's like, well, I don't care about you anyway. We don't need you.
Less is more. That means it's plenty of us. That's all I'm gonna say.
I just don't. I don't know. I think I don't know why we arguing if Kai is hip hop though. Like I think he.
It's not about if he's.
I don't have a problem if a guy just say he's not hip hop. Then
I gotta take it like that. Then that's it.
Wash your hands with him. All right, cool.
Yeah, that's it. It's over. No more to say about it then.
So everybody should just whatever everybody say they is. That's what they is.
No, don't go like that.
So why the fuck would I just tell you somebody hip hop instead of you say, you know what? If my nigga's saying it, why would you just not listen?
Because it's been
the point of having, I can make an articulate point about how he's going to be culturally inept in said conversation because he got involved through the internet. And instead of you, and I'm listening to him,
it's going to be a lot of people.
He's saying, and I'm regurgitating everything he said, right? And you still not saying, you know what, G? Okay, not.
All right.
But yeah, I get where you was coming from for sure. I get that G is going to be the nigga at the gate it's going to be hard to get in. But I was just kind of wondering what were your points to say that Kai was hip hop.
Just my thing is just this though, right? It's just the fact that
it's sturdy.
No, V, come on. No, my thing is this. Not joke. I'm out, y'all.
I'm sorry, Trap. My fault. Trap, come on, I'm sorry. All right, man.
Y'all keep bringing that shit the fuck up, B. What the fuck is wrong? What's up with y'all, man?
Outside, Trap.
I'm sorry, Trap. I'm sorry.
Man, I seen that shit on the fucking internet the other day. These motherfuckers is playing around. You guys looking crazy out here in New York, bro.
Hey,
that shit is crazy, man.
I would have never known it about Zesty Sturdy if the G didn't put me on to it.
That shit is crazy,
B. Actually,
no, if you're doing that shit, you're not hip hop. You're not hip hop. You're not getting in this club. Bigger down the block.
Trap. Okay, so for sure, Kai gets Zesty Sturdy. Like, let's just stop playing. For sure, like. Okay.
Then my night holder,
sturdy, you would not be shocked.
So your border is somebody getting Zesty Sturdy.
That's where he draws the line.
That's not hip hop.
That's your line.
It's not hip hop. That's not hip hop.
That's your line. So the shit everybody doing outside is not your line.
So hold on. Let me ask you this then. Is that hip hop?
What do you mean?
It's being done outside.
Yes.
It's being done outside. It's hip hop.
Yes. It's a bunch of trolling things that niggas in hip hop do. Trolling little niggas in hip hop started that. Trolling little dudes.
Yo, chill out, coach. Chill out, coach. Yo, bro. Wait till y'all motherfuckers do some shit over there in LA.
Why are you making it all of New York?
No, bro.
Why do you feel and see that's why hip hop is so important, right? Because you feel like all these people that you don't even know represent you. Even though these little kids is obviously little trolls, your kids know about it, that's they troll. But you about to kick all the little kids that actually be outside the streets and living, they not hip-hop, but you gonna keep somebody in that this motherfucker that I done told you, and now this motherfucker said himself he not hip-hop, but you gonna keep him in.
Yeah, I was confused why you want to down that Casanat bridge, though.
I wasn't down. No. Listen. I wasn't down. This is more. No. This is more so where I was, though, right? To the point where me having the kids, the age that my kids is,
okay.
Hip hop seems a little. It looks a little bit different from my godsons to my son, my daughter. It just seemed a little bit different from their lens. You know what I'm saying? To the way they look at the way they are, the way they represent hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same way we represent hip hop, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Can I tell you one of the difference between your kids and Casanat? Your kids got you.
Yeah, that's a fact. I
tell him all the time. Same thing with Rashad, DJ Rock. Like, I tell him all the time. If your dad is hip hop, you're hip hop because that motherfucker gonna be you gonna get the culture that way anyway. I'm saying you have to be raised in the culture. That's all.
Like, yeah, dude, like you for sure. Like I'm on here, man. I'm on here. I like y'all, love y'all, and everything. But I know that when I talk about hip hop, I know I'm just out here. I just put in my 2 cents. I know y'all niggas are the hip hop gurus, nigga. I know G is that nigga.
You grew up in
you there too, coach. You there too, coach.
I know that for sure. But I know that y'all niggas really, man, y'all niggas embody hip hop. You know, I'm just over here. I co-sign. I might say a little stuff here and there, but
no, but we all grew up in the culture.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Yes. And me and Trap realize every day, Lex, how much similar it is. Look, there's nothing wrong with people not being hip hop. Like, it's okay that they have this new streamer and this world, and then us in that world kind of come together because we see value in each other. My issue is when hip hop doesn't see its value as valuable as that streamer, gamer culture, because that thing is how they talk. That's their world. We have to understand we have as much value as that thing does. Like right now, people's like, well, rappers ain't shit no more. The new thing is being a streamer. God damn, you just gonna shit on hip hop the first day you get a chance?
That's crazy, actually, too.
Like, I can say the same thing about Drake 100 times. Like, bro, he's a pop artist. Niggas getting mad. I'm like, why, bro? Well, he speaks the language. No, he don't. He speaks what mainstream records say. He speaks on whatever the most popular things on the internet is saying. He doesn't know the culture to speak it. You would have to come to church. Like, you would have to come around. You would have to come to the culture to get it. You have to be raised in it. Like, so I'm saying, if we gonna have a gatekeepers and we not gonna keep people out, that's obvious. Like, Kai is not even a hard person. Kai not even trying to come up in this motherfucking trap, dragging him. Come on up in here. You with us? You with us? He like, bro, I am cool. I got my own club. I'm the man in my party. I don't want to come over there with y'all. Yeah, we could do some stuff sometime, but I'm not tripping. And I'm arguing with Trap when it's obvious. How we, like, you get what I'm saying?
I get it, but I do have a question about this gatekeeping thing. What if Kai came out and said he was hip hop? Would y'all still be like, nah, fuck him?
I think people should have to prove it.
Okay.
I think that's when
I'm just trying to see what the criteria of this gatekeeping situation. What y'all got? Did y'all make a criteria? Or are y'all just gonna be like,
yes, you have to be raised in street urban culture. You have to be raised in it. Other than that, you just regurgitating things that you don't know. Like, that's the problem. Like, and I keep saying this. I saw an article with Drake where they was asking him about the Dope Boy. Shout out to Steve at the Gatekeepers Podcast. Make sure y'all get up on that Gatekeepers Podcast. Go subscribe. GTKPRS, the podcast. Go check it out. Subscribe. Steve sent an article from Forbes. I think it was Forbes or GQ, where Drake was talking about, they was asking Drake about the Dope Boy. And this was an article from 2010, 11. They're asking him about the Dope Boy. And he's trying to explain to this GQ editor about the Dope Boy, even though he has no experience about dope boys. Oh, the Dope Boy is a plausible option, long as a job and something ain't cool. He doesn't know. That's why that role in it's one thing, because we got to deal with a bunch of assholes in hip hop that already don't know shit. We got to deal with Young Thug who about to sell out every week. You feel me? And he just, I don't care about Mike Brown, all that. We about diamonds and shining. We already got to deal with the crazy niggas in the culture. Like, we got to bark them niggas down, right? That's why when we bark that nigga down, like, bro, that's not appropriate. Don't say that to that man. He went out, cleared that shit up, fixed it, got it right. It didn't matter. But when you let people that's not in hip hop have that opinion, they don't have to fix it. Like the shit we going through right now with this motherfucker. He ain't apologized still. He don't realize he's wrong, and he don't have to answer to us.
So
Thug has to answer to us. Hip hop has to answer to us. Every last hip hop artist got to answer to us. Right? Drake can get up there to GQ and tell this motherfucking man what he think of talking about with dope boys, and he has no idea. And it's so disrespectful to me because I'm a dope boy. And I'm reading what he's saying like, that's not true. And I know a million dope boys. And I talk to these niggas to this day still. So how you know? And the problem is they see them when they say they're hip hop and they think they're automatically supposed to know. So we already got the crazy niggas in the culture, right? Who kind of be on they me shit, who on they, oh, it's about me. Look at my diamonds. And it's like, we got to fuck with them. We got to help pour into them already. Like, we stuck with niggas that's already black. We already stuck with Jamaicans. We already stuck with different people from the continent of Africa. We stuck with black people. Let alone in hip hop, we don't got no motherfucking business trying to have people who don't know what the fuck they talking about representing this. Because we already got enough crazy motherfuckers that we already got to keep teaching right now in it. It's enough crazy motherfuckers right now that's in it. And then Trap want to take motherfuckers that ain't in it. You speaking for a bunch of people in a life that you should know what the fuck you talking about before you talk about it. And if you just mother, no, not you.
Okay, my bad.
Let me get to the super chats. God damn it.
Please do. Sorry about that. I'm sorry.
Shit.
Sorry about that. Apologize.
Keep these niggas in. Shout out to Mayor Poster. Thank you for the $5. I hope everyone has a great weekend. Me too. It's about time to eat.
Nigga starving up here.
I'm okay.
What you eating today?
Theo Brian, thank you for the $5. Sup, Glasses? I'm trying to eat better too, so good luck. That's easy. You got this. Shout out to Breezy. Thank you for the $1. I hope you enjoy the sticker, Breezy. Shout out to Wolf Howlings. Thank you for the $2. Trappin' G. ACV helps control overeating. ACV, what's that, Code?
Man, I don't know. I was just thinking about it right now. I'm about to check
double back with what that is.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I definitely.
Shout out to Theo O'Brien. Thank you for the $10. Bro, I got sick a couple years ago and lost about 80 pounds. I normally have a round face and I lost it. I hated looking in the mirror. I hope you do great, Glasses, but not lose. I hope you do great, but not lose Glasses in the weight loss. Okay.
Apple cider vinegar. That's why.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know it was
good for your stomach.
Oh, you know what's funny? When I get messed up, I drink some pickle juice. That's probably why, because it got vinegar in it. It's not about losing weight. I know that sounds crazy, but I think that's a byproduct in the pursuit of efficiency or health, right? Because I would imagine it's hard to be healthy overweight. But the true pursuit is whenever I eat food, I would like my body to discard the food. I don't want my body to keep responding like, well, I'm gonna just keep this over here because I don't know what this is. So I just put it over there and wait till something else comes. No, I want my body to get rid of everything in excess that's there now. Lose all of that shit that's there that you don't need because you just been storing shit for years and you just got shit. Get all that out of there. So that way, when I actually put something in, it's like, all right, we're not gonna play with this. We're gonna get rid of this shit.
Yes.
And if I need to whoop my body to start being more efficient and stop being so spoiled and then holding on to shit, that's it. And then my health as I get older, right? Like it's possible for me to get high blood pressure. It's possible for me to get diabetes. It's possible for all of those things to affect me. And all of those things are rooted in efficiency, like how my body consumes and digests whatever I'm eating or drinking. So I need to pursue efficiency if I want to make it to 50 or to 100 or anything else, or just walking around. You know what I mean? I just want to be okay, if that makes sense. So however I look at the end is fine. That don't matter. I just want to feel great about it. I want to be healthy, and I want my body to do the right things when I put the fuel in it.
Yeah, these are facts. When I work with people, I tell them, if you really want to lose weight, don't think about losing weight.
Yeah.
Think about being healthy. Think about becoming healthy and think about a life change. Because when you go through all these quick fix ways, the gimmicks to lose weight, you're going to gain it back eventually. You got to change your lifestyle.
And that's the thing with this 48 hours, coach, and trying to go to that 72 hours. That's what I want to be permanent. I would like to eat for the rest of my life once every 48, once every 72 hours. That's the goal. I don't think I need that much food. Now, if I start doing something that's over exerting physically and I need more energy, more calories, more fuel, then it's different. But if my life is going to be making films and doing blah blah blah, like, and I'm not like I'm working this laborious, rigorous task, I don't got no business taking in all that fuel. It just don't matter no more. You know what I mean? It don't make sense to me. That's just where I'm at with it.
So
yeah.
Go ahead, Trap. What you got?
No, I'm good, guy, bro.
Oh no, it seemed like you was about to say something. I do wonder about G's methods on that. I'm a little curious. I don't like to tell people the exact way for them to be healthy and for them, because when you start looking it up and you start doing your homework on it, it's numerous different ways that people have done this and it works for them.
Yeah.
So maybe this work out for G and this
I mean, you
really
see me shed the first 60.
Yeah.
If that meant something.
For sure.
And to me, all it was all this excess calories that's been misplaced, stored. I need to get rid of all that shit.
But my thing, it ain't even about shedding the first 60 pounds. It's after you shed it, how did you feel?
Yeah.
Like mentally, like how did you wake up better? Did you think better? Man, like, were you sharper?
Just walking, coach, every morning before I come in here. Like sometimes I'll be worried, like even dealing with all of this shit with this dude, man, and all this dumb shit with friends. Like I'm talking to my friends yesterday, and my friends thought, like, oh man, you only talking about this because this person is popular.
Right.
My friend said that to me, and I'm like, you knew me all my life. Like you've been knowing me for 20 plus years. You think that mattered to me? What, like these people are some of y'all world. I don't give two fucks about these people. I don't give a fuck who they are. That's why it matters to y'all. It don't matter to me. This is another motherfucker that I'm gonna press a line on because I'm not cool with what you're doing.
G super chatted himself.
What?
Didn't that shit come up from a super chat? Then somebody.
Yeah, exactly. But again, and I didn't think it even had value. I would have made it a topic if I thought it had value.
Exactly.
Word. That's a fact.
Exactly.
Why would he have value in my universe? Why would he? If that was the case, I'd be putting Donald Trump in a title. I don't give a fuck about that, man. I'm not doing nothing extra wrong. I'm not selling nothing to be more successful than I already am. If it can't happen the way God is building me, then it ain't for me. I ain't got time for all the rest of that shit. And I'm trying to explain that to the homies. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm not trying to be this. I'm trying to be me. And if me is enough, then this will work out. I'm gonna just keep defining me, and then we'll see where it go from there.
Right.
Shout out to the last Chicago Rilla. Oh, the last Chicago Gorilla. That's fire. Shout out for the $10. Thank you, homie. Last year was one of the dopest years since 1998. Variety in rap music. If you need a star, you more than likely listen to music with a calculator. I get what you mean.
I like that.
Get what you mean? That's how these niggas is with the NBA stars. Coach used to tell me when LeBron done, the NBA gonna be done.
You said that, Coach? Coach ain't never say that. Coach ain't never say that.
No, you were being sarcastic.
Okay.
But you said it.
When I'm sarcastic, I say whatever.
Yeah, I don't know what the NBA gonna do. I'm like, man, they got a nigga right now.
When I'm talking shit, I'm just talking shit. But
I think we always feel like that though.
So you don't think we're gonna miss LeBron when he leaves?
No.
How long did we?
Right there.
No. You know what though? You can't really say that though because because
I'm gonna miss our little debates. I'm gonna miss you clowning.
We don't talk shit about him still.
No, because how long did we have to wait? How long did we, what did we wait about? We waited about what like 8 years after Mike retired until like we got like the next one. What do you say? From when MJ retired. Remember, he came back in what 2000, right?
This
came
is
back
why
in
you don't need stars, bro.
Played 2 years.
This is why you don't need stars.
He had to come back because nobody took his spot though. So, but I think when LeBron retired,
motherfuckers don't need stars.
I think when LeBron retired, we in good hands though. We in good hands right now.
I don't agree with neither one of y'all.
Why you agree with that? Who was? Hold on. We had Tim Duncan was the face of the league, bro. In 2000, in the early 2000s, bro.
Hey,
now you validated my point.
Tim, no, we're not validating your point.
What?
What? Your point. Because Charles right. Like when Tim Duncan was they couldn't make
he was the face of the league,
bro.
The
face of the league?
Tim Duncan was.
So 2000. It's
hard to.
So who was the face of the league?
It wasn't Kobe.
I think Trap.
Who is the face of the league?
Shaq.
Right
Shaq.
Are you talking about right now?
So stop acting stupid.
Are you talking about 2000?
It was Shaq. You're right.
Stop acting stupid. If you believe in the face of the league, Tim Duncan was never more famous than Shaq. So why the fuck would you tell that lie?
No, but what I'm saying,
because he loves songs.
It was Shaq. Shaq took it afterward. But you know what? But you gotta remember though, Shaq wasn't winning ring. When y'all first ring with Shaq?
1999, the year after Michael Jordan retired.
Okay, 99, and then Detroit came up in there and beat y'all.
No, we won 3 in a row.
And then Detroit came up in there and beat y'all, right? And then I guess so. Yeah, so it was Shaq then. Okay, cool. It was Shaq.
But I don't even believe in that face of the league dumbass shit. I'm just saying it was never that what you're talking about. Like, that's not how this works. I think that's just how people feel about it. You need to have the big three.
You don't think there's no face in the league? You don't believe there's no face in the league in the NBA?
You need face of the league when you're marketing to people outside of the space.
G possibly might not be on this shit. I don't know for certain, but I don't like when people say we don't need face of the league. And then they look for a marquee game and watch it and shit. Like, oh man,
we don't look for marquee games.
I know. That's why I said that's why I excluded you. Because I don't know if you do that.
You don't look for marquee games.
I don't.
Trap don't look for marquee games.
But there are niggas who be sitting there and they be real basketball aficionados. Like they really into basketball. They really watch it. And they will be there like, oh man, hey, Wemby about to play Luka or something. And people
but that's
even with boxing, bro. Like we'll be
I think what happened was
for Joe Schmo and Glass Joe.
Because nobody else is gonna watch them fight like me. I just watch
them. You might not watch them sometimes.
Of course I will.
This when I realized. Yeah, right. This when I realized.
We're gonna be watching.
I realized that.
Whoops, T.O. ass.
Yeah, but I also watched T.O. become a star. Like I didn't find Tyson Fury when Tyson Fury was a star. I found Tyson Fury when he was 12 fights in. I found Deontay Wilder when he was like 22 fights in.
That's around the time when I found
all these guys. I developed with these guys. Kobe Bryant wasn't a star when I got him.
No, he was on the same team with Nick Van Exel and Eddie Jones. He was with Nick Van Exel and Eddie Jones and shit like that.
Getting benched. We come up with the stars. We have a vested interest in the stars because we watch them become stars.
You just said there ain't no stars though, bro.
It's not what I said, Trap.
We don't need no stars.
I'm telling you, there's no face. Like we wouldn't know who the face of the league is because we're into basketball.
I get you.
Fans of teams. We're aware of other people who are stars in different cities, but we don't know who the main like y'all say that shit. I didn't think Magic Johnson was the main star. Nigga, Magic Johnson was our star. He played for the Los Angeles Lakers my whole life. When I was born on the planet Earth, before I turned 1, Magic Johnson won a championship.
Yeah.
So I've been lost in Laker lore since I was a little kid. Growing up, that's what I thought of basketball. I knew about Charles Barkley and Hakeem Olajuwon and Patrick Ewing. I knew there were other stars. I knew about Michael Jordan early. But I didn't care. I didn't know who was the face of the league. I cared about our Laker team, right? And then once Magic made his announcement in '91, we got the next group of guys. We had our Nick Van Exel and Eddie Jones and Eldon Campbell, rest in peace. We had Sedale Threat. We had Cedric Sabalos. We had all these guys. Mitch Rich. We had a bunch of guys, and we was all down. We watched them the same way. I remember people being offended when they traded Vlade Divac for Kobe Bryant. Would y'all believe that? I remember that. People was mad as fuck when they traded Vlade Divac for that pick for the motherfucking for that pick. It was to the Charlotte Hornets to get Kobe Bryant. Niggas was mad because we loved our Lakers. We loved
Who made that happen? That was Jerry West that made that happen? That was crazy. That was crazy. Vlade was that dude, though.
We love Vlade. But guess what? We was hurt, and then we got Kobe, and we was with him when he wasn't playing great, and he was trying to figure it out, but we was hopeful, and then we got our own version of Jordan. Then we got Shaq, we was happy, and then when we lost, and then Kobe got hurt, and we watched him, we rolled out with him, he hurt himself, he came back, we cheered him on, we won, and then we built our new team. We got these kids, we got all these little kids. We got Lonzo Ball, we got
Brandon Ingram, Julius Randle.
All these,
coach, hold on, coach. He just said that the Lakers got eventually ended up getting their own version of Jordan.
Yes.
Who, he talking about Kobe?
That's what he said.
Yes.
The man that he hates.
I don't mean
y'all got your own version of Jordan.
Yes.
Why would you want a version of Jordan for?
You saying why would I want? I'm telling you, I didn't want. I just told you none of us wanted to trade Vlade for the pick. That's how much we love Vlade. Niggas was mad in real time. Remember niggas being
I remember that shit.
Vlade.
Hey, Vlade is so crazy because I think the majority of us hated Vlade at the beginning. Like, oh man.
Yeah, this motherfucker was soft.
Didn't Vlade
Magic? He was like, that's Laker love. That's to me basketball love. You love your guy, so I never had to worry if somebody else was a star, bro. We had our star, so I wouldn't know who the face of the league was.
But I just felt it seemed disingenuous when you say you didn't know Magic Johnson was a star, though.
No, I knew he was our star.
Yeah, but you didn't know Magic Johnson was a huge basketball star.
You didn't know Magic was a star.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That just sounds
Magic was a star.
When y'all saying
he was mine.
I'm saying I didn't know if he was the face of the league.
Glasses. You ever met you before?
I'm saying
you ever met Magic? You ever met Magic before Glasses?
I would have never knew that. Why would a kid know somebody the face of the NBA? All I knew is he was our guy, and we used to go against the Celtics, and that was how we was in the championship. We be fighting the Celtics and playing against people. That's what I knew. I didn't know who the face. I don't know who the face of the fucking league is now. Right?
LeBron James.
Yeah,
LeBron James.
When you say shit like that, come on now.
LeBron James.
But when y'all saying LeBron,
sound like LeBron hate at this point now.
LeBron James.
LeBron James is the face of the league right now.
At 40. At 40, LeBron James
NBA right now, and you don't think that. So let me ask you this: when LeBron says this is my final year, because LeBron gonna do that. When niggas like the world tour, LeBron, you already know how LeBron get down. He's gonna be like, "This is my final." He want all them accolades and all that shit.
Why does he want that?
Because LeBron James is a diva. Like he like that shit. I'm saying a lot of these niggas be divas though. Like, don't act like they not. Don't act like Kobe with that little diva in them. But
that's crazy.
Like
Don't get changed play of the year. Yo, you ever met Magic before? My bad, go ahead, coach. My bad. No.
Yeah, you know he ain't never met Magic because he ain't fainted. He ain't gave us this faint story.
That's true.
He
Magic come up
What's
in
up,
this
Glasses?
right now.
Yeah, fuck me up.
Yeah, we gotta get Magic to come up in there.
Hey, coach. It's Trap. If Magic and Nick Van Exel came up here right now, he would run over Nick Van Exel to get the Magic.
That's a lie.
He would trample. He would kill Nick Van Exel to get the Magic.
Nope.
Get the fuck out of nigga.
Honestly, I'll be honest. I might have the Magic, but I'd be talking to both of them niggas. I'd be fucked up. If Michael Cooper and Magic Johnson walk in, I'd probably be double just as fucked up. I'd be like, oh my fucking God.
I'm gonna call and see if I can make that happen.
I actually hung out with Michael Cooper a couple of times. Like Michael Cooper is cool. He's a cool dude.
But the point is, and this is why I'm worried about stars. The fact, like you feel like because LeBron is gonna have a farewell tour when he has one, that makes him the face of the league. But I didn't think Kobe Bryant would have been the face of the league when he had his farewell tour. I thought that was his farewell tour.
Kobe Bryant was never the face of the league. Maybe 1 year.
I don't know what the face of the league looks like. I don't know if any of that's true. I don't know if it's somebody they market to other people.
I think G is tripping. I think you.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't get what you're saying.
You didn't know it.
So let me ask you a question.
Point that Jordan was the face of the league.
No.
You never knew Jordan was the face of the league.
No.
Damn. So at no point you thought LeBron James was the face of the league.
I mean, no, because I don't think I look at it like that. I don't think I ever really, I'm being honest, I never really took in basketball from that perspective because I don't care. Like, yes, I would watch the finals. It didn't matter who was there.
I mean, for sure. Not saying that this disrupts how you view the game or how you watch the game, but I'm just saying, like, you didn't know.
I didn't know who they was using to market to everybody else outside of hip hop. I don't know who they using to market to everybody else outside of hip hop. And whoever that person is, I'd probably be worried about that person. So I don't know. Like, when did LeBron James become the face of the NBA? Think about how ridiculous.
After that first game against Sacramento Kings, when he was 20 years old, I think. When he dropped that, you know what I'm saying? When the time when he came in the league, he was the face of the league. When the time when he came in the league, the face of the league, the king.
Okay. I think when he was on that cover with that crown.
So the NBA became the most marketed star in the NBA.
Dude,
for sure.
You do understand before he even got in the league, they made you pay
the chosen one.
High school games. They made you pay to watch his high school games before he got in the league.
LeBron James is not a bigger star than Kobe Bryant. And that's just a fact.
What?
So are we talking about pre-death Kobe or after?
I'm telling you, there was never a time that I ever thought of LeBron James as a bigger star than Kobe Bryant.
Are you saying you thought? Are you saying?
I'm saying that's the only thing I could tell you. I can't tell you nothing else. There's nothing about life ever made me think that LeBron James was a bigger star than Kobe Bryant or Magic Johnson or Michael Jordan or Steph Curry. Never. I never saw what y'all saw. I think I saw Steph Curry impact the game more and have more fandom.
Yeah, can I get back to Super Chat? Come back to Super Chat, please, bro, because you're just going there, bro. Come on, please, bro.
Like,
please,
if that was the case, then Steph Curry, when did he become the face of the league?
Please, bro.
Hey, when G starts pretending like he's naive on shit, like it be.
I don't think it's naivety. I just think sometimes y'all not really taking for granted what's happening. I think y'all just kind of looking at the guy you like, and then you saying this is who everybody else is coming to watch.
You know how I know how to get past this?
Let me ask you a question. When did Steph Curry become the face of the league? Because it's obvious he was the face of the league.
Why was it obvious?
He was never the face of the league.
What y'all saying?
No, he was never the face of the league.
So in y'all mind, y'all think LeBron James been the face of the league all 22 years in the league?
No. I was kind of stretching it.
At least about
by the time Miami time came, he was the face of the league.
So in your mind, he's been the face of the league ever since.
But you do understand we're saying we didn't say he was the best player in the league. We just saying
there's no way to say no one player is the best player in the NBA.
Okay, I'm just trying to make sure we clear that up.
We're not saying that
position every year in the NBA.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
But he's still the face of the league.
When y'all saying he's the most marketed person in the NBA, I don't think that's true. I think there was a time Steph Curry was even more marketable and more out there as a star and put out there to attract different viewers more than LeBron James. But I don't know if that makes them the face. That's why I don't believe in this concept of the best basketball player and the face of the NBA. I think it depends on how they market, who they are marketing to. I don't think one player can be the most. Again, I think LeBron James is one of the greatest stars and shiniest stars in the history of the NBA, but I don't think he's more shinier than Magic Johnson or Larry Bird or Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant or Shaquille O'Neal.
But Steph Curry, for sure, right?
I think Shaquille O'Neal is more famous than LeBron James.
But Steph Curry, though. What about the people that came up with in LeBron's era of playing basketball? Can you name one guy who's more famous than him?
No.
Okay, he's the face of the league. Then.
But when you're saying era, I don't think Steph Curry is in his era. I think Steph Curry is as famous as LeBron James.
Okay, so
it's certain places you go. It's certain places you go with Steph Curry and LeBron James. People will walk past Steph Curry, dude.
There's not a place on the planet.
Yes, there is.
Steph Curry?
Yes.
Yes, there is.
I think Steph Curry's really famous. Like I think he's very popular.
Really?
But I don't think he's LeBron though.
He's not like LeBron though.
I think Steph Curry is as famous as a basketball player can be.
So, okay, let me. I think for sure, Steph Curry has changed the game more than LeBron as far as the actual gameplay. But I think that LeBron James have been the face of the league. But I think Steph Curry has actually changed
I think,
the gameplay.
What do you mean he's the face of the league? If he's been if Steph Curry's been the most marketed player probably since he's been in the NBA, then how is he not what you would call the face of marketing for the NBA? Like his banners is the face. Like there's things that show you he has received as much marketing as LeBron James Curry in the NBA.
Equals Iverson. Okay. I don't know if Curry has. I think he's been marketed.
No, I think he's been marketed as much as LeBron James by the NBA.
Do you? Okay. So now going back, I know you didn't know then because you were a child, but now going back and reviewing the history of basketball, who do you think was the face of the league? Or I know you don't believe in that, but who do you think was marketed more than out of Magic Johnson and Larry Bird?
I think the rivalry was marketing.
Okay.
I think that became the biggest thing. The rivalry is what the NBA marketed as a product. So I think Larry Bird is as famous as Magic Johnson.
I think that's cap. I think Magic Johnson is way more famous than Larry Bird. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying when you're talking about NBA marketing, I think the rivalry was marketed. So they had to market both players as much.
I think Larry Bird walked into my gym today and nobody knows who he is.
I guarantee you that's a fucking lie.
I know. I'm talking about the children.
I'm talking about
some of my white custodians. They'll be like, "Oh, that's Birdman."
I'm telling you, the kids is gonna know.
It's gonna be.
That's Birdman.
Hey, you coming today, right?
Yes.
I come a little early. I ain't gonna say shit to the kids. I ain't gonna say shit. I'm just gonna put up a picture of Larry Bird. I ain't gonna have, and I'm just gonna show them. And I bet you's gonna be some kids on that team. But I think, like, who the fuck is that?
I think you're conflating also what makes Larry Bird a big deal.
Who is this?
Also, he's 6'10". And when you walk in and you see a stature, it's a lot of things that's going to connect that you don't realize.
They're not going to need to see how tall Magic Johnson is. They're going to see his face and they're going to be like,
yeah, but
that nigga got the movie.
I'm telling you.
Don't that nigga be on with Fatburger?
But I think now you're talking about who's actually did a better job later in the future on marketing themselves. I'm telling you, there was not a basketball gym in the 80s that Larry Bird and Magic Johnson couldn't have walked in and everybody not knew who they was.
But you don't think they have to do with fame though? Like,
I think Magic Johnson also has 1 million Starbucks. He's also a spokesman for the Dodgers, and he owns a part of the Dodgers. He's a spokesman for HIV. There's 1 million more reasons for him to be famous. I'm saying as far as NBA's marketing, how much dollar they spent, that was the money they spent it on, that rivalry. That was the biggest rivalry they carried. And those two guys, there was not a basketball gym in the 1980s to 1991 that either of those guys couldn't have walked in and everybody not knew who each were.
I agree.
Yeah, in the 80s, for sure. I think in the 80s,
so that's NBA dollars. Like there's not a basketball person that watched the NBA that would not know who LeBron James and Steph Curry is because they have been marketed the same way by the NBA. They both carry the maximum marketing power of the NBA. So it's hard for me to understand when y'all saying somebody's a face, and I'm telling you, here's a person that's been marketed as much. Remember, the NBA award of value is also in marketing. That's why it's not called the most best player award. It's called the valuable player, MVP. So that means Steph has brought value to the NBA twice at the highest level.
So Joker brings value to the NBA?
Yes, because he's an international star.
They're not. Okay. I don't think that could be a part of the reason they give you that award. That's not the.
It's main called value.
Yeah,
to your team.
The word G.
To your team.
They're using it. I don't think they're saying, "Oh, the person who brings the most revenue to the."
That's
league.
why it's called value.
Oh my god! So you think that?
I think
there was. So you think that Jokic brought more revenue to the league than Steph or LeBron?
I think last year. So again, I think remember last year it was different. Shea brought value to the NBA last year.
So you think Shea Gilgeous brought more value to the league last year than LeBron James?
I think he was the most valued player of the National Basketball Association last year. That means he has the most value for the National Basketball Association last year. That's why that's the title.
break this one down for me. What was the reason why Russell Westbrook won the MVP?
Because he was breaking the triple double record, and that was bringing
what's more value to the NBA. Okay,
NBA. They were able to take it and market it. It was on ESPN. Shea is doing the same thing.
No, I think that Shea was the best player in the league last year, and he won.
There's no way to be the best player in the NBA.
Okay.
It's a team sport. There's no way.
All right, man. Come on. Come on. Let's get back to
Shout out to Beast Boy Dre Beast. Thank you for the $5. LeBron been a legend since he was a kid in elementary school. Stop the hate, G, because Kobe and Mike used to cry too.
Exactly. Stop it.
I never seen Kobe Bryant stomp his feet.
We're gonna do a 7 or 7.
Nah, definitely.
Shout out to Little Angel. Thank you for the $5. I feel you, G. I don't like LeBron. I don't like Magic or Jordan. Los Angeles stand up.
What the hell she like?
See how she admitted she don't like somebody?
Yeah, but
I don't like Jordan.
She thinks she with you. She thinks she with you.
I don't like Jordan.
I feel you, G.
No, she said she don't like people.
Yes.
And it's okay to say who you don't like.
People.
I don't like I don't like Michael Jordan.
She thinks she's a glassite. You good?
Who is this? I'm thinking, who is the second player I wouldn't like?
Yo, Glassite is fire.
Yeah, you're the
Glassite is fire.
She's just a eater.
She's just agreeing with G. I agree with you, G. We hate Magic.
Yo, where my trappers at?
Shout out to God, I definitely don't want that.
Why did I say Glassites?
Shout out to Deluxe. What's up? Thank you for the $5. LeBron can't expect a championship this year and not take a pay cut. Exactly, Deluxe. That's what I'm trying to tell Trap. He don't care about no winning. That was the argument.
So, and this is why he don't like him, because he thinks he's a selfish Laker.
No, it's not. I don't dislike him. He is a selfish player, but that don't mean he don't want to win. Sometimes I don't think it's important this year. Okay. I think he's made some changes to win. I mean, shit, he went and did 1,000 things. He sacrificed how people would see him forever to play with the Heat to win championships. Okay. And that means winning meant something. Shout out to Lil Angel. Thank you for the $5. LeBron does not deserve a statue nowhere in Los Angeles. Not even the garbage. That's fair. He don't deserve a statue.
But what I tell you though, I told you off air that if we talked about LeBron, I told you how much hate he was about to get.
That's not hate because he don't deserve a statue, Coach.
Cool.
How many Lakers would
LeBron win? Coach, because
Coach, it's 10 Lakers that deserve a statue before LeBron James.
Okay,
and 4 of them already have one.
Right.
As Lakers, Coach, not as NBA players, just as Lakers.
So can you at least admit that LeBron is one of the most valuable Lakers of all time?
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. Good one, Coach.
Of course. He's a fucking superstar, intergalactic. But how are you getting me when that's an obvious fact?
Okay, I'm just asking.
Of course he bring value to the NBA. It's LeBron fucking James. Shout out to Mark Gear. Thank you for the $5. LeBron deserves a statue in LA as much as Jordan deserves to have his number retired in Miami.
He got it though. That's what he did there.
It's different.
Jordan got his number retired in Miami. He got his number retired in Miami.
Did they retire?
I always wonder why. No. In Miami they did though.
Miami just doing some business. I
always wonder why they did that for.
Maybe the Lakers do some business. Shout out to JJ Thomas. Thank you for the $5. Bron not getting a damn statue here off one championship. Maybe Jersey retired. I don't even know if we should retire Jersey as a Laker.
Oh my God.
Really?
Wilton got one, right? Wilton got a statue out there, right?
Why would we retire his jersey?
Is
Jerry West got one?
Yeah, I think
for sure. Jerry West jersey.
Jerry West got one, right?
Yeah.
No, not Jersey. Not Jersey.
LeBron's jersey off of this in LA. Should we retire AD jersey too?
Nah, AD didn't play that long enough.
Somebody said they should give AD a statue for getting them Luka.
And winning the championship, because that's who really won the championship. We build our identity off his defense.
He got MVP at the finals. Yeah,
that's value. Right. See the difference? The most valued player, you keep assuming the best player.
Do not bring up no MVP
okay,
talk to me
sure.
again.
That's not an MVP. We talking about the most valuable to NBA.
No, because you know
that has nothing to do with the best.
I'm about to do this with you right
Shout
now.
out to Davion. Thank you for the $2. Bron deserves an NBA statue, just not from the Lakers. Exactly, Cuzzo. Exactly.
I can see that too. I wouldn't even mind.
Of course, he deserves a fucking statue.
They're gonna put one out there in Massachusetts.
Have a fucking statue the size of the fucking Statue of Liberty for LeBron James. Because that's the one time they got a championship. He got him one. He deserves a statue in Cleveland the size of the Statue of fucking Liberty.
Hey, so
he's an Ohio kid from Akron. He should have a statue in Cleveland the size of the Statue of Liberty. That bitch, when you flying, you should see that bitch and be like, look, and he's just holding the ball. That should be in Cleveland.
How many championships he won in Cleveland?
1.
Okay.
But Cleveland has none.
All right. You want one in LA?
That's not
baseball
nothing
championship.
to us.
Does he see to us? Look at his elitist. Hey, so
How? That's just us.
That's just us. Like, he don't even understand. He can't even fathom how he could be. He is delusional.
I'm saying if you are okay,
it's just us.
Listen, if out of your family, if you made the first million cash, you the man.
Right.
But if you was Donald Trump, son, you just be another motherfucker. So what? Who is $1 million here?
Does he deserve a statue in Miami? I mean, how many championships you got to win in the place?
Did D-Wade get one out there yet?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, for sure. The Wade's statue look crazy too. Like, I don't know why they did my
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
I think
the Flash.
Because to me, it's like, I'm gonna tell you why. He probably deserves one in Miami because he was an MVP in Miami and he won 2 championships. He don't deserve one before Dwayne Wade, but if he did deserve one,
Wade already got one.
That's what I'm saying. If he deserved one, he'll probably be. What does he go down as, the second best Heat player ever or third?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
He gotta be second.
Who's number 1? D-Wade number 1?
Behind he tried to put him behind Alonzo and shit.
I think Lonzo should probably be there for sure.
He'll put him behind. He'll put him behind Harold Miner. He'll put him behind Harold Miner if you ask him.
Shout out to Supremacy. Thank you for the $5. Them statues represent legacy, and while LBJ has a legacy of its own, he doesn't have much of a legacy with the Lakers. He lacks the currency, the resume. Exactly.
Currency?
Yes. Not as in money, like the cultural currency.
Cultural currency.
Well, you got to put some other words before that currency then.
I know what he meant. Shout out to Nikki. Thank you for the $2. What is Trap's musical background? He's a producer.
Classical.
He's a producer.
Classical.
Beast Boy Dre Beast, thank you for the $5. Donda 2 became available on streaming in 2024, but because of his antics, that album got overlooked and nobody knew it came out. But that album was fire.
My man Al B. My man Al B wrote on that album a couple times too. He got a couple songs on there.
Kanye said he didn't. Yeah, I think Al B gonna swallow Kanye.
He definitely is gonna
swallow him. Shout out to Creator Shorty B. Thank you for the $5. Stop running G blood pressure up. He said what he said. They not running my blood pressure up. Yes, that's why I've been walking all these miles. Fuck these niggas.
Drinking that water. 40 water.
Shout out to D Where Does It. Thank you for the $5. Off topic, but I see WAP talking about it. Who's more famous, Shaq or Snoop? Snoop.
That's a good
Shaq
one.
Is really famous though.
That's a good one, B.
Shaq is probably in the
running. I don't know.
Basketball player ever.
Yeah, I don't know. I know they got Snoop down as being the most famous like musician.
Snoop is probably one of the most famous human beings to ever walk the planet.
I think Shaq was right there with him. I think because you got to think about the size of the stuff.
I think Snoop is a little more famous than Shaq.
That's a good one. That's a real good one.
And it's 2 famous dudes.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sis Beck. Thank you for the $5. Can you have a love and a passion for hip hop and not be hip hop? Of course. Like I got a love and a passion for Mexican food and different things of Mexican culture, but I'm not Mexican.
You got a sombrero?
I love Mexican food. If a Mexican man tell me this is the best tacos, I want to try them. But that don't make me Mexican. I love Cholo culture. I'm not one.
This is crazy.
I'm not one.
I know. Hey, Trap, you should have seen like the first when he bought himself a headgear and shit. I was confused. I was like,
what he bought?
Mexican flag, my shit, gear and shit. I was like, what's happening right now?
And a Mexican fighter would probably be like the first Mexican fighter on my top favorite boxers list is probably gonna be somewhere like 11. It'll be Oscar at like 11.
You got Oscar over Chavez?
As my favorite, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. He's a better fighter too, but I mean, kick
Chavez is bad. Chavez is bad.
Marquez, Canelo, and De La Hoya are the most famous, are the greatest Mexican fighters that I've ever seen with my eyes.
Over Chavez?
Yeah. Oscar beat the shit out of Chavez.
He was old though. He was old.
Was he on his 100th fight?
He done had 100 fights by that time.
He was on fight
bro.
Or something. Hey, Trap. I ain't gonna front. I low key agree with that.
All right.
First of all, he's talking about his favorite.
Yeah.
So that's fine. But
the greatest Mexican, the most accomplished Mexican fighter of all time is Canelo Alvarez. But I think Marquez is probably the greatest one I ever laid my eyes on.
I think Marquez is underrated.
Marquez
I don't
is
think
bad.
people.
But I'm saying I
him
think
enough.
he's the greatest that I've ever
Like
seen.
Marquez can really box.
He's a
really good boxer.
De La
During
Hoya's
your
I
box-
think he's underrated as a fighter. Even though he gets a lot of credit, I still think he's underrated.
I think
De La
Hoya might. I
fighter.
think the way he lost that fight to
Phoenix.
Trinidad.
Floyd
Yeah,
Mayweather
Yeah,
or Trinidad.
I think the way kind of tarnished it. But people don't understand, man. Oscar to me was one of the first Mexican fighters that really,
bro. When he
had
got
some
with
good foot movement.
when he got with Floyd, Dad, he was able to fight on his toes.
Yeah.
I was sold.
I thought-
Any Mexican fighter that fight on their toes, I'm automatically gonna elevate them. They don't, you know what I mean? Naturally, that's not necessarily the style that they adopt or what's been famous. But man, when Oscar was able to get on his toes with Floyd and I watch him fight, I was like, bro, this motherfucker is all right. Same. That's like when Canelo fought Golovkin the first time, and Golovkin was on and Canelo was on his toes. I was just so impressed because that's not a standard. Chavez is the same way. Chavez move. He got great movement. Like his style was just dope. And
yeah, I agree.
You know, the greatest win in Mexican boxing history is when Marquez in that fourth fight knocked Pacquiao unconscious.
Pacquiao out.
That probably was the greatest win I ever saw in my life. You know what I mean? Even over Buster Douglas. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I didn't think most people didn't think Buster could win a fight, but that knockout, man, I ain't never seen something so dramatic in my life.
I hate talking about that knockout.
To knock out an all-time pound-for-pound guy in the middle of their career, unconscious.
Yeah, I think in the middle of the career is where it really. Because
I blame that shit on Bobby Brown, man. I blame that shit on Bobby Brown, man. It was Bobby Brown
in the middle of his career,
and he knocked him unconscious.
Yeah,
that man was having 8 somethings the night before, B.
I thought he was motherfucking not breathing no more. I'm like, and then Jinky was just crying. And I felt so vindicated for Chavez as somebody who's been in great fights that didn't get the nods. That shit was like the greatest win I think I ever seen in boxing history, like in my life.
I hated when they went to Pacquiao's wife, though.
Yeah, that's what made it compelling.
She was crying crazy, right? She thought he was dead. She thought he was dead.
He looked like,
that's what made it compelling television. It was like, oh my God.
Trap.
And I'm like, get up, dog.
He was saying like this.
Will in order because
he was like
that was
this.
The single greatest win watching Mexican boxing as long as I watched it.
It really made the size of Pacquiao's head made that knockout even.
The
way it hit that mat, like boom. I was like, oh.
He was like this. He was like this.
Greatest win is when Barrera beat Prince Nassim.
He put the shit out of Prince.
Man, I was mad.
Niggas was high.
I was mad when Prince Nassim lost that fight, dude. Like for real mad. Even though I told the person I was watching, I was like, he's gonna lose this fight. But I was mad when he lost it because niggas like stars.
I love the way he used to set his fights off, bro. He had
the third greatest. We'll talk. We ain't got time for this. We'll do this some other time. Lil Angel, thank you for the $5. Kai is not hip hop. He's a gamer who speaks on current events, just like Aiden Ross. That's it.
Okay.
Shout out to Nick Bag. Thank you for the $5. Glasses expose shape-shifting weirdo streamers like Dot exposed a fake BBL melody thief and a boneless wig. Yep. Welcome hip hop. You're welcome hip hop West Coast. That part. Much love, Nick. Shout out to Mika Red. Thank you for the $10. G. It hurt me to hear you would kill me via flood. Todd. Oh. No, this earth really do need to be flooded, man.
Yeah, he went to the podcast. He went on the podcast.
Yeah, if I was God, I would flood the earth right there. That's how fucked up it is.
Don't like that.
Everybody know like a black lady getting cussed out in front of all these people and niggas are talking about her sexual preferences. They talking about which country her parents is from. They start talking about everything else. And I'm like, I should flood this motherfucker right now. I wish I could channel the inner God in me to flood this motherfucker.
Don't like that.
I would tell somebody to build an ark, save a couple of this shit, but flood the rest of these niggas. The fact that niggas act like that was something. This motherfucker needed to be flooded.
I think we gotta drop that song next week, dude.
Telling you it's coming. I'm finna make a song called Flood the Earth.
I bet you is.
Flood the fucking earth. Shout out to the homie Gorilla Monster Music. Thank you for the $5. Shout out, much love to y'all. My Loke, you already know it. I always got your back. But go Spurs, go. Watch out for Harper Fox Castle, Wemby Stadium.
They got a mean team, B. I ain't gonna hold. They got a mean. Yo,
problem.
Yeah.
Yo, I had Coach. I had Harper, Fox. I had. Yeah, they got some pieces.
Hey, the Spurs might be the reason OKC don't get this repeat.
They gonna win.
And they got your man on low management too.
Y'all are so, and the public response to G's reaction to Aiden also reminds me of morale and the Big Stepper savior. Glasses is not our savior. I fucking ain't. I keep telling them I'm the motherfucking villain.
Oh boy.
I ain't no motherfucking savior. I just didn't like that motherfucker talking to that lady like that. And I never let that shit happen. Shout out to Big Boy Scoop. Thank you for the $5. LeBron has had a camera in his face since he was 14. Yes, he has.
Star.
Shout out to Static 05. Thank you for the $2. My bad, typo. Y'all are dope. Thank you, Static.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Breezy, what's the deal? Thank you for the $5. I feel so behind. Got a promotion at work and haven't been able to tune in all week. Peace to everyone. Congratulations on that promotion.
Yeah,
that's worth
it. Congratulations. You can always go back and watch it on YouTube. Yeah. Go back and watch it. It's there. Thank you, though. Congratulations.
Shout out to the King Rod 305. Thank you for the $5. LeBron helped us get our second and third championships in Miami. I wouldn't be mad if he got a statue in Miami, but no, he doesn't deserve a statue in LA. Exactly.
Okay. All right.
That's all I'm saying. The coach and them, they tripping and shit, acting like that.
All right. It's dark.
I like to talk my shit live.
It done got dark out here already.
How do we be disrespectful, Andy? Andy be on our
Andy, what's up, Andy? I didn't know Andy was in here. What up, Andy?
Yeah.
Shout out to Creative with Shorty B. Thank you for the $5. Love watching real men disagree with each other. Oh man, you're gonna get that here.
All the time.
You're gonna be intelligently done. No Silly's Live to lunch hour every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right here, noon Pacific Standard Time. Click that like button on YouTube if you don't like button real quick for me. Subscribe, notification, all that shit these streamer niggas be saying. If you're on Facebook, share this. If you're on Twitter, retweet this link. 3 p.m. on the East Coast time. Thank y'all for staying around. I know y'all about to go home, right? Because it's about 5 o'clock time for y'all to go home. We do this stream to support the No Ceilings podcast. That podcast is available on Apple Podcasts, iHeart Podcasts, anywhere you get your podcast from. The No Ceilings podcast, executive produced by Charlamagne the God, the Black Effect Podcast Network, and iHeart. Our sponsors this week, mealsbymanny.com. If you want to lose weight for the 2026, if you want to gain weight for the 2026, hell, if you just tired of cooking for the 2026, head over to mealsbymanny.com. MANNIE.com. We got to get the homie business booming. He is an amazing chef, and he know what he's doing with them seasonings. So if you're tired of using that Lowry seasoning salt and you want a great combination, of seasonings, head over to mealsbymanny.com. Look up the Hood Fire seasonings. Get that collection. Much love. We will see y'all Monday. More gang to talk about. Much love.
Easy.